Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the State of Crypto, one-stop source for all crypto-related news and technicals. I'm your host Martin, and this episode we're going to talk about, I think it's can crypto bounce. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and having suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. Really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you're going to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And we're going to keep on chatting with us while the stream is done. Join us on the Discord. Links will be going out throughout the stream. Links going out right now. And it will also pin it to the top of the chat so you guys can join us there. That being said, thank you for joining me. And let's move on to the markets and figure out what's happening. Let's see who's in the house right now. May, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. Chandler, what's up? Good to be back. Yes, it's good to be back. One exam left for a semester. That's awesome. Congrats on that. I hope you ace your exam. Philip, buy the dip or panic sell? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Caleb, welcome back. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Buy high, panic sell. Let's go. No, don't do that, Erdex. Ada, told Dodge, you're just stablecoin now. Yeah. Royal Gamers, what's up? Jokender, what's up, dude? Thank you all for being here, guys. Let's roll with the show. Let's get this started. We only have one like, 14 people watching. That's awesome. So we have so many people watching. Let's see what's happening. Again, we weren't as accurate this last time with our calls. The market did move the way we wanted to, but we did hit some resistances. We're going to discuss that in a second. I wasn't here yesterday. I was out of town. I ended up getting way back later than I was expecting. That was the reason that there was no stream, and where I was at, there was not really good internet. I was out at my friend's ranch, took the family out of town for one day of the weekend. It was supposed to be like a quick going there and coming back, but we ended up getting caught up with some stuff. It started to pour really hard where we're at, and we're like, just got locked in basically in the, small cabin with a nice fire, though. It got really, really cool. But just we couldn't leave because of rain. By the time I got home, it was already 10:30. I did jump on the Discord. I told you guys I did go live for a little bit on the Discord, just for like I think it was about an hour or so, just chilling with whoever joined me there. So if you're in the Discord, you basically got a small show. Black Flux G, what's up, dude? Philip, this is Bullish, yes. OSU Fever, hey, what's up? So again, if you guys were on the Discord, you basically got a private sort of session, and then you all were inputting too, so that was kind of fun. Now let's roll on to this and see what's happening. D-Ty, what's up? Again, you haven't done it, hit the like button on the sub. We are 8 subs away from 3,500. We're almost there. Let's do this. Let's go bullish on the subs. You thought you had gone to Twitch? I'm fine if you're here, man. It's awesome. Let's keep rolling, man. Market cap, we had the bearish divergence. We're moving down. We're breaking that 2 trillion mark. We're recovering it right now. We did wick all the way down here to that around 50% retrace, I would say. Yeah, it looks like the 50%. 1.88 trillion. We actually dipped a little bit lower than that. We did hit a low of 1.885. I was looking around here, 1.88 something. What is this? 1.89, sorry. Right? So we're holding support. We're bouncing back up. It's fine. Right now, we're rejecting that 236. Not good, but we're above 2 trillion. That's what matters right now. We want to be above 2 trillion. We want to hold above 2 trillion. Bitcoin is sitting at 839 billion, and the rest of the market, it's at 1.2 trillion. So again, 2 trillion asset, right? $2 trillion asset. And that just happened this year. So we're even below a trillion. So we gained a trillion and then some more. So we should be happy where we're at, right? But no, all of a sudden the market went down. A lot of people blaming Elon. I think Elon was just a factor that helped, or the catalyst bent to help fire things out. I think we're all knew that we were due for a large correction that we're all just putting away in the back of our minds. And we knew we were going to correct. We just didn't know when. And we didn't have anything happening until, well, Elon tweeted that. And I think that was a catalyst event that's helped relieve some of that pressure. And we're dropping, right? We've been dropping. It's one of the largest drops that Bitcoin has on. It's not the largest drop that Bitcoin has on a retrace. I think the highest one has been around 40%. But we are retracing, right? We're hitting at around 35% right now from the highest point to the low point. And we're trying to bounce a little bit. So that's pretty cool, right? We're trying to bounce. We're trying to find support. I'm still good on my positions. You guys know my last stand was around 31,000 and change. So I'm still very, very good on my Bitcoin, right? I haven't added at these levels. I'm thinking about adding right now. Do I believe the bottom's in? I don't think so, but I wouldn't mind adding some at this level. I do believe we could get a bounce. I'll talk about that in a second. And it'll be interesting. Andrew, Cheval. Sure, man. I'll put it here on the list. Do I think the bottom's in or not? Well, I'll talk about that in a second. Ren, I didn't... Yeah, I put it on from yesterday. Thank you, May. So I do have the list from yesterday to kickstart, right? It was just 3 coins that got requested. It was a pin that popped the bubble for... Yeah. I do agree. There's a lot of people that got in towards that end that are probably hurting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Bitcoin in the next couple of days, right? Could we drop a little bit lower? Yeah, we could still drop a little bit lower. We're nowhere near our parabolic advance, right? We could still drop to 30,000, 35,000, I think 36,000, and still be within the parabolic advance, right? Anyways, tell me, bro, camels, but yeah. Yeah, you can throw it on the list. Trust me. Yep. I mean, usually you got to go add this to crypto. Ada, but since you did, hey, Martin, and I kind of caught it, I know you're talking to me, so just trying to keep things straight, right? Most of them discounted. Yeah, K-Coin, it's not reflecting it then. Yeah. Some coins didn't go as hard, right? Anyways, market's trying to recover right now. 2.35% to the upside, approximately $46 billion. Not too bad. Let's go check out the Bitcoin dominance at 41.14. It did drop a little bit towards that 40s. We're trying to hold them bounce a bit. That is fine. Again, here we also have this this divergence that we're tracking, right? That bullish divergence. We need Bitcoin start gaining traction now, right? Now, does that mean alt season is going to be over? Probably it means alt season is going to take a backseat and Bitcoin should start to gain some of that dominance, hopefully soon. And if it starts gaining dominance, we're going to see, obviously, the price of Bitcoin probably gain against alts, or alts lose more value while Bitcoin remains stagnant. I don't believe that's going to be the case. I do believe we're probably going to see inflows of money into Bitcoin, and that's going to help Bitcoin raise its value, right? Once Bitcoin starts to go up, we might see it try to go for its new all-time high, maybe even higher. And after that, you know, I do believe we're still on track to hit that, you know, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 by November or December, right? I don't believe we've broken that yet. We haven't. We checked yesterday. We haven't broken that yet. But I don't believe we're going to break it right now. At least that's not the sentiment that I'm getting. I think right now we're just getting some of that pressure relieved. And I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about, right? Let's go here on the corn, but first I'm gonna go into this chart where I look in log scale. I should start looking more at the charts on the log scale, but for the short-term stuff that we looked at on the 1 hour, like the log scale doesn't really affect it that much. It affects you when you look at things on a larger scale. You're gonna see that everything went weird because of the Bollinger Bands. I'm gonna hide them, but when you look at things and you want to see how things are moving, it does put into perspective, and you can see the moves and how much they gone up, right? So we know that from here to here, we're up around, you know, 48,000 times, or 40,000%, right? So around 48 times from here to here, we did go up around, you know, 11,000 times. So 11,000%, sorry. So 11 times, right? Now we haven't gone up that much right now. All right. From low to high, we've gone up around, you know, 1,800. Can it still go higher? Yeah, I mean, it still go higher, man, right? We're still within the parabolic advance. And as you can tell, we are moving down. We have that 20 moving average right here. Sorry, not the 20 moving average, the parabolic advance right here. And that right now, it's at 34,000. So Bitcoin could still drop to 30,000 and still be okay and still be with that parabolic advance and then take that pump, right? We have seen drops larger than that. Back here, look at this drop, right? Going for that 20. It was around, I think it was around 40% or so. Yeah, around 38%. Now, the question is, why do people feel so scared, right? Why do people feel so scared? Well, here, it seems the loss, although it's the same percentage that we're dropping, when you put it in dollar value, it just seems that it's a lot less. Here, we're talking about like maybe like, 2,900, and he dropped all the way to, 1,800. Oh, wow. It was $1,000 drop. By then, it was probably people were like, panicking. Oh my God, it dropped $1. But it's part of the cycle, right? We've had it here, we've had drops back here as well. Maybe not as sharp here. This one was pretty sharp, but like we can even measure it here. So, it's a weekly look from here to here, right? From one week to the next, it dropped 73%. To the wick, right? And then from here to here, we could be talking about 55%, and then we pumped a little bit more, right? So, like I said, this cycle looks a little bit more like this cycle, right? In terms of volume and moves, etc. Even here, we see a lot less volume that we had back here at the beginning of the cycle, but it is fine. I don't believe we should be worried, right? This part here looks a little bit like this part here, but I don't believe we're this far behind the curve. We're farther up. We're somewhere around here. So the question is, like, people are starting to panic about Bitcoin. I don't think we should be panicking right now, right? I think it's a good area of value to add some. Again, don't add more than you're willing to lose, and you're willing to wait for it to pop. If we break that curve, yes, I do believe we're going to be, screwed a little bit, particularly if we end up dropping below 200 moving average, which again tends to serve as an indicator on the daily that we're in a bear trend. So when we are above this area, what can we expect to see right now? Well, we could hit that zone to 20, right? And get a bounce. Now, what I was saying earlier is like, why does it here seems a lot less, even though it's the same percentage? Well, it's a $1,000 drop. Right now, that same drop, right? That same drop at, 40%, whatever it was, 38, would mean that Bitcoin is dropping $23,000, right? It just, like, the numbers are like, when you put in dollar value, they're just like, stratospherical. It's like $25,000, man. That's probably someone's half year salary, or some people's might be, more than a half years of salary. In other countries, it might be a person's whole years of salary for the year, right? So again, it really seems to be impactful when you look at it at a dollar number. But when you look at it as a percentage, it really doesn't become that worrying, right? Year salary, yeah. So it doesn't become like that weird, right? You're not really panicking when you see those percentages. You're like, okay, it's 38%. We've done it before. We recovered. So the only thing I'm waiting for, it's maybe seeing this go slightly lower, and that 38% drop, right, does put it more or less where we're expecting to see the bounce. Look at that. I'll zoom in, right? Look, we're touching that zone here. Oh, I deleted it by accident. So from the high point to the low point here, we're looking around 38 or so, right? Somewhere around there. So we're looking at, at that drop potentially happening. Now, am I worried about it? Not really yet, right? It's Fazan King, thank you for being here, man. Someone from YouTube, from Facebook, sorry, said it or something. Ethan, thank you for being here. Along with Bitcoin, some people want crypto market, having alts profit. Yeah, alts are good, man. Alts are good, right? Having a balanced portfolio is excellent. Thank you for being here, Ethan. Sorry if I didn't read your comment earlier. I was like on the rant about Bitcoin, where we're at in the curve, like whether or not I'm worried about it. I'm not worried about it yet. We seem to want to hold support around this $44,000, $43,000 area. We'll talk about that in a second before actually getting to the charts. And again, I do believe Bitcoin's okay. And I believe Bitcoin is okay. I heard people come in and compare this candle here. Let me make this automatic. This candle here to this candle here and say it's the exact same candle. Measured wise, it was around 21% drop. This one's around 20% drop. It does look similar. The wick to the bottom looks similar. Yeah. And after we had that bearish candle, we had another impulse to the upside. We're not getting here. Now we've had those bear candles here, right? Look, bear candle, and then we had recovery, right? Bear candle right here. Then we had recovery. So we had those candles before. Am I saying it's going to recover from here? I'm not sure yet whether or not it's going to recover. I do know we have not broken that advance, and what I'm looking for is to potentially get that advance. Simon, thank you for being here, man. Del V, what's up, man? Sure, man. We'll put CHR on the list. So yeah, I'm looking for some kind of reaction to Bitcoin, right? To get it to pump again. I'll be okay. It's early in the week still, right? We just opened the week. We did wick to the downside. Now we're trying to recover a little bit. I know it's scary territory for a lot of people, particularly if you're new to crypto. If you're taking an investment around 60,000, now you're like 30% down, 33% down. A third of your investment is gone. It does sound scary, but if you're a veteran, you've probably seen these moves before. You know crypto has wild swings. We know we're in a bull market. we know crypto tends to be volatile. And with that volatility comes those areas of opportunity, right? So if you went all in at the top, maybe it would be a good place to add a little bit more. Again, it's not advice, but if you add a little bit more, you could average down your cost of entry. So instead of just like, say you entered at 65,000, you could, maybe say you enter somewhere around, 54,000. If you put in the same amount, you'll just be getting that median of the high point to wherever it's at right now, right? So again, just that would be a good strategy because then it lowers your entry point. So when it pumps above that median now that you have as your average entry, you're going to be profitable, right? You don't have to wait for it to pump up here to be profitable and be saying, yo, everyone in crypto is a scam or whatever. That doesn't go, right? Because again, people should be responsible for their decisions. That's what we said here. We're not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. Don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. With all that stuff we said at the end, and then the bots are repeated throughout the stream, and it's also in the description, right? All the stuff that we talk about. It's particularly because of that. People don't take responsibility for their actions. It's always easier to blame someone else than to take accountability for yourself and your actions, right? Again, don't trade with emotions. Is it gut-wrenching to see Bitcoin drop so much? Yeah, it is. I've been thinking about, man, if I exit right now, I'm going to still take profits from my 30,000 entries, from my 90,000 entries, I could exit a large position, step out, and take a lot of profit, and that would be really good. Now, is it the best area to take profit? I mean, it probably would have been a lot better to take it up here. Do I want to take profit here? Maybe not here. As we get closer to this parabolic advance, I might start to take some profit, particularly on my last position that I opened around the 31,000s. That's where I would really be looking to exit first. And then if it hits that area, I'll probably step out of a chunk of my prior position, which I think it was around 20,000s or something. So that's it for Bitcoin again right now on the weekly. Let's go to the daily. Let's look at the chart we look at. Let's bring out our friendly 20 moving average and see where we're at with regards to everything. So what we're looking at here, we were looking for some bullish divergence, right? We're looking for some looking for some strong bullish divergence for action to the upside. We're starting to build it here, right? We're starting to build it. We didn't have it here. We're starting to build it here. And that's why I put this line here saying we should go up, because we had bullish divergence on the daily, had bullish divergence on the 1 hour. We had bullish divergence on the 4 hour. Yeah, and the 1 hour, right? So again, what's happening right now? We're dropping a little bit lower. Where are we at here on the chart? Well, this here is 1,376. This is 1,280. So it's still less, right? So this tells us that we still have strong bullish divergence. Now, do we have it against the RSI? 30.70, 30.03. No, we lost it against the RSI. Would it have been better if the RSI had gone overbought, Bitcoin closed a little bit lower than what we're expecting to get it here? Probably. Because being overbought with strong bullish divergence, even against the MACD, it is a better recipe for some kind of action to the upside. Right now, we're starting to see that struggle, right? We're starting to see Bitcoin try to pump. It's rejecting right now 45,467. We could still go a little bit lower. I mean, we are trying to get above and close this day above 43,923. I did say yesterday, if we don't pull above here, we could be looking for 40,000. I told that to the guys that were on the Discord stream, because it was a short Discord stream yesterday. After I got back. So will this play out? I'm still waiting for this to play out. I was expecting it to play out here because we had more divergence. It's not playing there. This comment is from the 1 hour chart, by the way, so it shouldn't be here. We'll send it back to the 1 hour, and this one is also from the 1 hour chart. No, this from the 4 hour chart, I think, and I forgot. We'll see when we get to the 4 hour. I forgot to anchor this and this. So let's go to that 4 hour chart and see what we have there. So on the 4 hour chart, we had this divergence. I think it's the one I had selected. Yes, I forgot to anchor this. This is hidden bearish divergence, right? So we were trying to rally after we said we were going to move up. And we did move up. We just hit a resistance, right? So we're looking here. We said action to the upside. We did move up, hit a double resistance. We hit the 20, and we also rejected 49,691. So we do have divergence. Again, I drew this in this color because it was from yesterday when I was on the Discord. Some of you guys were not around. So I put in a different color so you know what we talked about last time, which was this bullish divergence to the upside. Why did we break down? We had this bearish divergence, right? Broke us down. We kind of partially talked about this 2 days ago, right? And then the only thing we didn't talk about this was this, right? The things I have here in this color, which again now are properly anchored. We're just going to shift this back to, yellow, and we'll keep on moving here throughout the stream. So again, we're looking for that action to the upside. We're looking for it here. Now, do we drop more? Yeah, we drop more, right? Look at the drop. It goes here. Now, do we still have the same divergence? Yeah, this was short-lived, right? This was just here for one island. Can we ignore it? Very likely for analysis, we can ignore it because it's just one small bar. And here we would still have this divergence against the RSI that is also strong bullish for action to the upside. Now we're stagnating. We're failing to break the 20 moving average. We just rejected it for the second time. We rejected it here. We're rejecting it here. We need to get above that 20 moving average. If we don't get above that 20 moving average, we're not going to be doing good, man. The Sun King, dude, I haven't seen the Wyckoff distribution, man. Someone's saying it's following into a T. It's fine. Again, this is our resistance line, right? The one we gotta break. We're close to it. After we break it, we're gonna have immediate resistance at the 20, and that 20 moving average on the 4-hour right now is very close to a resistance at 46,801. Now, do we have the strong bullish divergence to go after it? Yeah, we do. So I should be hoping to see Bitcoin move back up. I'm not sure, Fasan, which part of the Wyckoff distribution we're at. If you have it and you want to send it to me, that'll be awesome. I could check it out, but, you know. Again, potential action to the upside. We are neutral at 40.6. We did get overbought slightly, right? 28.20 with bullish divergence against the MACD and the RSI. So again, I'm looking for a movement up. We just really haven't gotten there yet. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. Octavio, would you recommend starting a new position in Bitcoin, Ethereum right now if you were not in before? And yes, I know it's not official. Yes, okay. I mean, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to open a position. The question is, what size of a position do you want to open, and whether or not you want to average down or just average in, or step into a position, ladder in to a position if it starts going up or if it starts going down, right? I think there's a different question. If you think you should be getting in, the question is, how are you going to step in? What's your plan? If you add, you know, 25% of your initial capital right now, and it drops, would you be okay with that drop on that 25%? You're not putting 100% in. Now, when would you do that next? What level would you be looking to supply next at, right? Do I see Wyckoff reaccumulation? I haven't looked at anything related to Wyckoff right now, dude. Someone told me, I checked really quick. It kind of follows the chart. I haven't really looked at it. So I haven't really been looking at Wyckoff, right? Anyways, doesn't matter, I think, for being here, man. What I'm looking at here, right? Again, we could even say that Bitcoin on the 1-hour chart is kind of triple bottoming, right? 1, 2, 3. We could even say it's an inverse head and shoulders, right? An inverse micro head and shoulders. This price level here, it's very close to this price level here, and this slightly lower. So again, we could even look, if you want to go, right, with this kind of patterns, we could say, yo, we're doing bullish stuff, right? We are doing bullish stuff here, right? 1, 2, 3, right? Neckline to break, we would be breaking it right now. We're above that neckline right now, right? This will be our neckline. We broke it. We back tested it slightly. We could be trying to run on the corn, right? So Bitcoin's not really doing that bad right now. I do believe we could be looking for some kind of recovery. How good of a recovery we're looking for right now, I'm not 100% sure yet. I really wish I could have a better recovery right now for Bitcoin. At least this price should get us around 47,000. We know we're going to have resistance here with the 20 moving average on the 4-hour. So we're going to see how we keep on moving up, right? Now, we had bullish divergence here also earlier today, right? Strong bullish divergence for action to the upside. I was looking at this throughout the day, just make sure, you know, if it was going to keep on dropping more or not, just measuring whether or not I should send an alert, yo, Bitcoin's going to drop more or not. So we had the bullish divergence. We started to recover with that. We hit some kind of resistance. That's fine. High to low, high to low, and high to low. Now, here we are creating, I think, some bearish divergence, right? Hidden, low to high. I'm going to draw that line from here to here. Also, right, look, high to low, right? Again, some of that hidden divergence. What would that mean? It would just mean stalling right now, actually the downside. Is this hidden divergence going to play us down hard? We got to check, right? And if it starts to play us down hard, then, you know, we know that the bullish indicators are not playing. That means we're in a short-term bear trend, and we should really be looking for action to the upside, right? Octavio, thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. Again, like I said, dude, it's entirely up to you how you want to step into your position, out of your position. I think the question is not whether or not to get in, it's how you're going to get in. And, you know, if it starts, and I didn't finish, so if it starts to go up, you know, what percentage are you willing to let it increase before you add more to your position, right? So you gotta think about those things, right? So like, let's say you would have entered here and then you would have added here and then it dropped. Would you have sold this position? Probably not. Now, let's say it would have kept on dropping. Would you have exited part of your position? Yeah, I'll probably exit this part at a certain percentage to the downside just to preserve some of that value. In case it keeps on dropping, I could get in at a better area of value. Even though it might be less money, I'm going to buy about the same or, you know, probably slightly more or a slightly better position if it goes lower. And again, it just really depends. There's so many strategies out there to get in and out of crypto that, you know, we could discuss them all in one video. It's just be a huge video, how to get into a position, how to scale out of a position. Whether or not you should be taking profits. Taking profits is good. Getting into a mind of profit taking would be amazing. Hacker Jesus is my favorite perma bear. How you doing, man?
What's up?
Neutral at 51.46, right? That is it for the Bitcoin right now. Do we have anything else that is bullish right now? Unfortunately not. It's strong bullish. It tends to trump hidden bearish. Again, here I was looking for this moving up on breaking. We didn't get it, right? We failed. Bitcoin failed, man. Right? We are failing. On rejection of, you know, what is this? 49,000? Yeah, 49,691. Rejected, moved down, right? We didn't create anything bullish on this gap. Here we created something bullish, pop, broke down, bullish divergence. Again, micro head and shoulders, right? It's very small. It's there. We could even call it a triple bottom if you don't want to call it an inverse head and shoulders, right? It'll still work. I'll still be there. I'll still very likely play about the same, you know. Again, looking for a bounce to around 47. Would that spark a bull rally? Maybe, right? Neutral 41.66. That's it for Bitcoin. Let's go to ETH. Fazan King says, yeah, I think we're going to get a relief rally. Yeah. Matic still bullish. Yeah. Have you seen Firefly bull market bear? I haven't, man. Travis, thanks for being here. It's because of the low volume that divergence are not playing out. It could be, man, right? It could be. I mean, here on Ethereum, we do have volume. And it did play out. It just wasn't, you know, it had a lot more volume than we had back here for this moving down, right? So we'll see. I mean, there is some volume. I get that it's not a high volume market right now. We'll see. Again, guys, if you like what we do, hit the like button on the sub. Join us on Discord. Links will be going out right now. We're 8 people away from hitting 3,500. An elusive number that we've not been able to get on this channel. So if you want to help us reach a milestone, hit that sub if you haven't. Hit the like if you haven't. And let YouTube know that you like the content. And it'll be awesome for everyone. Let's go to ETH. Let's do it on the daily, man. What is happening with Ethereum? Again, we had the bearish divergence, actually downside. We're looking for a bounce. We did get it here. This one's from the 1 hour, by the way. We did get it. We talked about it. Rejection, everything moving down. It's following Bitcoin right now, right? Low to high, negative, more negative. Hidden bullish divergence for Ethereum. It was performing a lot better than Bitcoin, but right now we do have at least this bullish divergence. And what that's going to do is create an area where Ethereum could try to recover, right? We're very close to at 2618. We could be looking for a recovery. A little lower still. Right? We could even say here, look, low. I'll track it here, low to high, right? Oh, snap. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get the fibs. I think it's Alt F, yeah. I usually forget to use my shortcuts here. So I'll even go here. There we go, right? So we're making a valid retrace. We're hitting that 382, and we're trying to find some kind of support there, right? Again, this one's I'll just anchor there properly. We almost wigged that 50% retrace. Again, I just want to see where we're at on the actual fibs. These are fib extensions to the upside, and that's fine. We got target. We hit, you know, this. So I maybe just should shift the way I'm looking at the fibs because we already hit the 4618. And at least here on the daily, I should get at least better looking fibs for Ethereum. And that's going to be when I anchor properly. I think I'm going to consider this to be a local low here. And this is going to become our local high on the daily. And just to make sure we only see this here, I'm going to leave them anchored on the daily. That's it, right? Look, we hit that 382, trying to bounce. It's good. We're got to get above that 20 moving average. Neutral at 52.13. So I'm not really seeing anything bearish right now. At least we're looking for some kind of bounce to happen. Here in Ethereum, we're looking for action to the upside on this divergence. We did pump. We did hit that 382, hit that 20 moving average, and then we dropped more. Now, this fibs were from high to low here. They were working, right? We did make a valid retrace and went lower still. Now we'd have to fib from here to here to get continuation. That continuation would be, I think, on the 1 hour chart. Yeah, we can do it here on the 4 hour chart. It might still work. We're just gonna get a little bit of that fib overlap. And you know, we're doing a movement down. We already hit on the previous 4 hour candle to 36, and we are rejecting, right? So those things we should also keep into account as we are doing our charts. See where we're at. New fibs out. Why is my new fib here? We can already confirm this to be a local low, and we're bouncing, right? Now, should I adjust them on the 1 hour? I should. Rich Satoshi, what is up? Thank you for being here.
What's up?
USD has about 8% of the whole market in the last one. Interesting. Anyways, Ethereum, neutral, 24.34. Let's go to the 1 hour chart and see what's happening there. Do we have anything bullish here? Yeah, we can still track. Look, this was hidden bullish to here. That tracks onto there. That tracks onto there. We still have hidden bullish action to the upside. Try to bounce, reject it. You know, it's still looking good for Ethereum. Let's go to that 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, again, we're looking for that break and movement up. We did move up again to a resistance, right? The 382. Then we rejected and started to break back down again, where we have our new fibs at, basically. And they almost worked perfectly. A little bit lower here, and we'll see where we're at. Again, like I said, making a valid retrace, hitting that to 36. Bullish divergence pop, rejected, right? High to low, high to low, and high low. There was nothing bearish. It's just following Bitcoin a little bit more than I would want it to, right? I wish Ethereum had a little bit more of that independency that it had seeked from Bitcoin to the point where Bitcoin was dropping. Ethereum wasn't. It was dropping a little bit, but it was recovering better throughout the day. Right now, we're not seeing that. I think people on Ethereum are worried about what Bitcoin's going to do. At least that's the feeling I'm getting by looking at the market. Now, do we still have divergence here? Yes, we do, right? We do. Cash for the ghost. What's up, man? Well, I think it's a good entry point for Ethereum. Can I give you that advice, my friend? You should get in at an area of value that you believe you're going to get a good entry at, right? Or you be entering at a good value zone or target. Bullish divergence, strong action to the upside, starting to pump, high to low, and high to low. Not looking at anything bearish right now. Neutral at 48.73 on Ethereum. Again, potential fraction to the upside. It needs to break above that 236. I already broke the 20. It's struggling right now to keep it on the 1 hour chart. The 4 hour chart, that 20 moving average, still above us. Very close to that 50% at 3,600. So what's a good entry point? Well, how much of a discount are you wanting to buy at, right? I guess that would be a good question for you to answer. If we zoom out in a regular Ethereum chart and we targeted a low point back here, you know, somewhere around there to up here, maybe we can even target that point there. And I'm targeting this somewhere a point over here, by the way. We know that we're making a valid retrace. We know retraces tend to go at 382 more or less. Do you want to enter here on a potential bounce and recovery? You want to wait to enter here, right? You will be entering it at a sort of support, and we're slightly above it right now, right? And in this one, I guess I should just, you know, put it where it's supposed to go, which is there. And if that is the case, you can see that we're definitely holding on to support at the 236. Are we going to bounce there? You know, we got to look at the, you know, we know that we have some bullish divergence in the 1 hour. We could be looking for a bounce. So it really depends, man. Do you believe this would be a good area for your money to be in at? And again, how are you going to step into your position? How are you going to step out of your position? Your plan should tell you whether or not you should be ready for an entry. Caleb, I have order set Ethereum at our previous top because you have not tested it. Interesting. And you're at bottom. Don't leverage trade. Yes, I agree. Don't leverage trade, Travis. That is a good lesson. When you leverage trade, you got to do it with care, right? Just don't go crazy 100x or something like that. Let's go to Binance, see what's happening there. Binance 519. We're looking for that bullish divergence hidden. Guess what? We dropped. We still have it. Remember when I told you guys hidden divergence is finicky? It can still drop and we still have it? We're there. Neutral at 43.33. Caleb says he's sure Ethereum's going to go to 2,500. I'm not sure if it's going to drop that low. Travis, he lost 20,000 at 19 leverage. That's a lot of leverage, man. I wouldn't suggest using more than 5. And if you're new, maybe 2.5 tops. $100x, yeah. That's crazy, man. You're just looking for a moonshot. That's not going to be good. Anyways, neutral at 43.33. Let's go to 4 hour, right? We're having some bounce, and it's looking like it's bouncing because, you know, the rest of crypto's bouncing, not because it's doing its own thing. I know I'm ignoring this island. I'm choosing to ignore it. It's a tiny island. I'm going to consider an anomaly for the analysis. I'm not going to use it because I don't believe we're, you know, making a valid retrace there. We're just kind of small dip. We didn't even hit a 20, right? And very short-lived. I'm looking at this as strong bullish divergence against the MACD and the RSI. With that, we should be looking for some action to the upside. We did fell to drop lower on the previous low, so we could be looking for continuation on the move. Sold at 39.47. So again, potential for action to the upside, right? Ray, thank you for being here, man. Again, high to low, negative, less negative. Bullish divergence, popping on that. That's great. High to low, and a low to high. So hidden divergence on the 1 hour chart against the RSI, right? So is hidden divergence enough to make us drop that much? Probably not. You know, accumulated with the fact that Bitcoin was dropping and the rest of the market, that probably added more fuel to the movement. Low, lower, negative, more negative, and low, lower still. Here on this last bit again for Binance, like it had with Bitcoin and probably Ethereum, I think, we're looking at some bullish divergence, right? For action to the upside. We're just struggling to really break up and keep on moving, right? Break those targets to the upside and keep on moving higher. So again, I'm not really worried about Binance yet. I don't think I'm worried about Bitcoin until it drops below, you know, the $34,000 mark. Cody, sure. Let me add the other coins that got requested here to the list. Someone said Cheval. ADA. CHR. Cody, right? That's what we're looking for, man. Anyways, yeah, if you haven't done it yet, hit the like button on the sub, right? Join us on the Discord, guys. Hit the like button on the sub, right? Are people wanting the mining to everything is red? You know, sometimes, again, it just really depends on your strategy, but sometimes it's just better to step out into dollars, right? And everything's green right now. Litecoin's green, 7% to the upside. Ethereum 3.25, Bitcoin 3.3% to the upside. Right now, things are green. Some people have asked before, why do you step out onto dollars, not crypto, right? SPX, sure. XXP, sorry. I'll tell you why. Sometimes it's better to step off to dollars, and so why sometimes I step off to dollars, right? Some people say you should step off to Bitcoin, whatever. Look, if you believe the whole market is crashing, if you believe Bitcoin's going to crash more, if you believe, you know, Ethereum, whatever is going to crash more, why would you go to another crypto that's going to crash, right? You want to step off and preserve your wealth at that time. And the better place to preserve your wealth at that point in time when it's crashing is to put it onto dollars. Right now, when it's going to start rally again, you can buy back in and you can buy a larger position instead of just, you know, writing your money down as, you know, you just keep on losing your wealth, right? So again, Bitcoin's supposed to help you preserve wealth. If the market's going down, it's not helping you preserve wealth. Thus, you must step on some other asset. You can also always go to dollars and then put it on some other asset that's pumping. Maybe you can put it into gold, put it into silver. You can put it into some other hard asset, even oil, you know, soft commodities, whatever, right? There's always other markets that you can put your money into, not just the crypto market. So sometimes and it's hard to onboard those markets with crypto. So sometimes you really just want to step off to cash instead of just Bitcoin, right? Oh, I just look at Ethereum against Bitcoin, see how it's doing. Look at, you know, ADA against Bitcoin. That's fine if you want to see whether or not they're going to gain against Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin already has bearish divergence and these other coins have bullish divergence against the dollar, right? That means Bitcoin's probably going to go down against the dollar, and these coins are going to appreciate against the dollar unless Bitcoin tanks. And even then, that bullish divergence might even play because Bitcoin's tanking the market. So again, you always got to look at Bitcoin first and see what it's going to do. So you really got to think about all these things as you're setting up your trades and whether or not you want to step off to Bitcoin, right? If you think Bitcoin's going to go down and some other asset's going to gain, but you know that asset follows Bitcoin very tightly and there's a risk it might go down, you can go off to that asset real quick. In case, you know, Bitcoin starts to drop and that asset starts to gain, you'll be good. But as soon as that asset starts to tank, you should just really consider stepping off to the dollars so you can preserve your wealth and buy back more Bitcoin or more sats for a lower value, right? So again, diamond hands, glass hands, whatever you want to say, dude. If you want to make a living trading, that means you got to sell your position. You're going to hold it forever. So one time you have to cash out, but you got to cash out smart, right? Whether or not you're going to get taxed on that event, it's a whole nother topic. You got to, you know, think about that. Anyways, let's go to Binance. Let's finish Binance. 1 hour bullish divergence, potential fraction of the upside, fell into play. Dude, we're having this divergence here. Yeah, slight, but it's there. Hidden bearish. This is the 1 hour. Yep. There you go. We're neutral at 47.30. Let's go to Litecoin. What is happening with the Litecoin? $305.37. Let's go to that daily, man. Yeah, taking profits is the best mentality, right? We had bearish divergence, moved down, popped a little bit more, nothing bearish there, and then we're dropping, following Bitcoin. Trying to balance and recovering okay right now, 8%. Trying to get back to that 100% at 309. Again, low to high, negative, and probably more negative. Yeah, some hidden bullish divergence, right? So we have hidden bullish here on the daily for Litecoin. And all that's going to tell us is that there's a possibility for some action to the upside, maybe some stalling happening. We don't have it against the RSI, just against the MACD, and we're neutral at 51.10. Let's go to that 4 hour chart. Okay, so everything here is coming lower. We didn't have anything bullish here. That's fine. Low, lower, negative, less negative. All right. We're going to work with this. Again, there's bullish divergence here on Binance. All right. Barely going to have it here, I think. 33.41. 31, nope. Slightly less. Can get rid of that line and go here, right? Negative, less negative. All right, that's fine. I'm going to ignore this. It's a tiny island here. Because it used to be one island, and this is the other island. So there's bullish divergence. Is there hidden divergence right now? Yes. We're also making some hidden divergence as we're pumping here. However, remember, this is the first candle of this new island. This is 0.093, 0.087. We don't have it right now, actually. Sorry, we dropped it a little bit. We have it against... Oh, yeah, we have it against the RSI. High to low here. And a low point to a higher point. So some hidden divergence starting to develop. We might see some stalling, partially as we hit this previous 100% at 310, 309. And we'll see. If we get above that area, we'll be feeling a lot better. And definitely if we get above this price here, whatever this is, 318.15, we're going to get rid of that divergence and look for more action to the upside. Let's go to the 1 hour, man. Craggery, thank you very much for being here, man. Let's keep on checking, right? On the 1 hour, look at this. Bullish divergence, just like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Binance before it. They're all having the bullish divergence. They're all having the bullish divergence, man. Action to the upside. Here we go. Low to high, and low to high. Bought at 61.48. That is it for Litecoin right now. Do we have anything else? Yeah, from way back here, we could say there's some hidden divergence. Right, low to high. And high to low. So again, might be looking for some kind of stagnation. We'll see how it's going to keep on playing out, right? Thank you everyone that's here watching and supporting the stream with the awesome views. If you like what we do, hit the like, the bell, and sub. Join us on Discord. What do you think about wake up distribution or wake up distribution? Well, I think it's okay. I haven't really been looking at it lately. A lot of people seem to be paying attention to it right now because Bitcoin's kind of playing close to it and sticking very close to, you know, what you should expect to see on Wyckoff distribution. But that's fine. I haven't really been looking at it that much, to be honest. I've been looking at other kind of indicators. Yes, Calvi House, thanks for being here, man. Much appreciated. Let's go to the RSR, man. So RSR, it's a little bit of pain, but not super painful. We had the bullish divergence. We did pop. Dropping lower. Still creating this bullish divergence here against the MACD and the RSI. Action to the upside, we were neutral at 42.13. I mean, it's not super wow. This is just like, I think this, what it tells me is that we have a lot of tension that we're going to have to, you know, explode at some point in time. It's just we're failing to explode to the downside. We're failing to explode to the upside. And that's why I said that there's a lot of tension. Let's go to 4 hours, see what we have. Had the bearish divergence hidden. We dropped on that. Lower. I think we're going slightly lower here. Yeah, slightly lower. From here to here, and from here to here, right? And we're neutral at 42.76. Again, we have the strong bullish divergence, possibility for action to offset. We're starting to get this rally. Let's see if we're going to materialize it. A lot of projects have this neutral at 42.73. Let's go to the 1 hour chart, man. What crypto do you think you should buy? Smartest brain, it's entirely up to you what you get, man. There's a lot of projects out there that I believe are okay. Cardano's already taken off. Whether or not it's hit its full potential is still yet to be determined. But Cardano was a really good opportunity to buy, particularly because it had failed to take off. Everything else had pumped, and Cardano was still, you know, coiled up, we could say. It was still failing to just, you know, pump or rally or do something. So it already took off, right, a couple days ago. Even to yesterday, I think it was pumping. Or maybe yesterday we started to retrace. I'm not sure. Maybe, yeah, I think yesterday we retraced. Today we're trying to go up again. You should find projects that haven't really moved yet. That's how you should. That's how you should look at this, right? You should look to add to your position coins that haven't yet moved that could have the possibility for a pop. If you're looking at already what popped and what already went up, you're gonna have some problems because you're probably already buying tops. You don't want to buy tops. You want to buy prior to the coin going ballistics and hitting that top, right? So you got to really consider where you want to add to your position. Let's go here, lower still. So what do you guys think about you know, Elon's tweets? Let me know on the chat, man. What do you guys think about Elon tweeting out stuff? You said something about looking at the coin. Yeah, you got to do add the state of crypto, man. Add the state of crypto asset, and I'll check it out, right? You said mind adding VT to the list. I don't mind adding it. I can do any analysis you guys request until we close the list. But the way you request coins is you go add the state of crypto, like it's right there, and you go add the state of crypto and then the asset, and I'll put it on the list, right? You do that, I'll put it in the list. Cragger is asking how many people are here without subs. Interesting. I'm not sure. Yeah. One's doing well tonight. I'm not sure. We haven't looked at one. No one's requested it. It's not even on the list. Yeah. I don't think he's starting the roller coaster rides. I think some of those things are just happen to be that he tweets and, you know, we're primed for something. There's some hidden divergence here on the last bit here of RSR for potential action to downside. Probably part of the reason that we're going down to that 20. Let's go to Ren. Something happened. Craggery gifted 7 subs. Whoa. Oh, he gifted 1 sub. All right. I thought he said 7 subs. That's crazy. Dude, Craggery, thank you very much for that, man. I appreciate it.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome. Thank you very much for that. That's amazing. He's manipulating, even if he says he isn't. Yeah. Alex Vision, KNC, sure, man. Again, guys, if you're on YouTube, please hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Particularly the sub. We're only 6 subs away from 3,500. Very close. Only 6 away, man. 6 more subs, and we're at that level. Yeah. So that's it for RSR. Up to Ren now. Ren at 74 cents, 74.82. So, again, bearish divergence, action downside, we move down, low, lower. Negative, less negative, action to the upside, right? That's what we're looking for, action to the upside. The question is whether or not Ren is really going to get this nice action to the upside. It's starting to get it. So again, strong bullish divergence on the daily. It's not that bad. Gregory with another awesome stuff. Thank you very much for that, man.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's so cool, man. Thanks so much for that. Let's see, bro, man. Discord link not working. It is going out every couple minutes, man. I'm putting it there on the it's going out right now in the chat. The one on that you're gonna find on the descriptions or on, you know, the about section on Twitch, they're decoys because we've had attacks by bots. So we leave some links that are expired on purpose just so we can have, you know, hand the fresh links through the chat. And on those new links, you'll be able to join our Discord, right? Those ones should be working. The one the chat's not working, that's weird. It was still valid when I checked. So give me one quick second, man. Thanks for letting me know that isn't working. I'm updating a new link, so there we go. New links are going out. So I guess we're gonna pin this message now up on top of the chat, so y'all can you know, follow me with that one. That's a new pin message. There we go. Right on. Thanks for letting me know, man. I appreciate it. Right. Anyways, divergence bullish, action to the upside. Let's see if we can get it where it ran on the daily. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. We're coming down. All this down sloping consolidation that we're getting. Look at this. Look at this beautifully, man. Look at this, right? Again, we're a little bit off there. That's fine. And look at this move here, man. Right? Look at this. What is this? This is a large falling wedge that we're making. I'm not getting the best touch points. I know. I could still anchor from here and still have that, right? Falling wedge pattern. It is there. It is a falling wedge. Now, this falling wedge would usually imply that we're going to go bullish, right? We're going to get action to the upside. So, falling wedges tend to be bullish in nature. Not looking too bad here for this project, right? For Ren, it's looking all good, man. Let's anchor this here on the 4-hour. There in the daily, make it blue also, and then we have to change everything back to yellow once we chart. That'll be fine. Low, lower still. Pick the wrong one. There we go. Right, low, lower, negative, less negative, and low to high, right? So with that, we have some bullish divergence strong for action to the upside. And we're neutral at 43.34. Again, Ren's not that bad. It has that bullish divergence. It's just failing to take off. And being that we're within this falling wedge, if we break it to the upside and we get above that 20, good chance of it bouncing, right? Good chance of it bouncing. Neutral at 43.20. Let's go to that 1-hour chart. Here ran again, high to low. Negative, less negative, and low to high. Also here, right? Low to higher low. Again, some bullish divergence. It would drop more. Yeah, it went flat if you want to say here, right, on Ren. So we just move sideways. On the sideways motion, what we created was more bullish divergence. Now medium bullish divergence, fraction to the upside. Everything is MACD and the RSI. Neutral at 50.40, but it's just really failing to take off. And again, here we're getting the same pattern, right? We're also getting a sort of falling wedge. So RSI is just following that falling wedge. It should be breaking to the upside, hopefully. Just afraid to trigger, man. Just afraid to trigger. Let's look for safe moon. Oh. Weird. I don't think we have it here. So I guess we're going to have to go look for it now. Safu Moon. What exchanges is in? I can't remember if we could do analysis on this Gate.io. Here's where we look at it. Alright, so in the 1 hours where most of the data is at least on this exchange, right? And this is the only exchange I'm going to look at, is the one that has the most data. High to low, low to high, right? Again, the move I'm looking at from here to here. And then from high. Jeez. I hate these charts on these exchanges because they're not the best sometimes. So I'm looking at this move here. We're looking for some bullish divergence a while back. I forgot to remove that line, and that move was from here to here. So we looked for that action to the upside. We got it, hidden bearish. Moving down on that, right? So low to high, negative, slightly more negative, right? So we're going a low to higher point, negative, more negative on the RSI, or low, lower. And with that, we're looking for some hidden divergence for action to the upside. Again, let's zoom in here a little bit more. Let's see what we have. Low, lower, negative, less negative. This is going to be within the same island. This is going to be all here on the small move, right? From here to here, and from here to here, and here to here. Strong bullish divergence action to the upside. Felt to drop lower than the previous low. Continuation of the bullishness, and we're trying to rally. Now, do keep in mind that on that move, we're also coming from a high point to a low point, and a low point here to a high point, right? And we have that divergence, right? That is bearish. So hidden bearish divergence for potential stagnation, maybe action to the downside. If that strong bullish does not trump that hidden bearish, that would be the move, right? Potentially down. We really want this strong bullish that we had to keep on moving us higher. Now, I don't think we're going to find a lot here on the daily, right? Or the 4 hour, I don't think we're going to have a lot of data. So, I'll just bring them out real quick. But again, like I said, we're not going to be finding a lot here, I guess. Low to high, negative, less negative, and negative, more negative. All right, some hidden bullish. That's about it, right? And slightly high. Here we're still going down a little bit more, right? Neutral 48.42. That's what I'm looking at here. A safe moon. Let's get a dot, man. I don't think I missed any requests. If I missed your request, let me know. If it's not on the list, then I probably missed it. So the last one was KNC. I just didn't add that one. There we go. There it is. So neutral 50.61 on Ren. Let's go dot. Right, dot created some bearish divergence here, right? And dot, we were looking for a bounce. Remember, we put this thing pointing in, looking for some bounce to happen. Probably got it because we went insanely high. So again, strong bearish divergence for action to downside. We dropped. They found that 20. We're trying to hold support there. Still above the previous 100% high. We did wake that, even that 786. But again, we're trying to hold on support to move on higher. That's fine. Let's go to the 4-hour. The 4-hour chart, we're looking for some retrace here, some bounce. I think on the 1 hour we might find this. So we're looking for divergence here. It just drops. So whatever we're looking for in the 4-hour, we lost it, right? We went higher, more positive and higher. Still nothing bearish. Breaking down now, low to high, negative, more negative, right? We're creating that hidden bullish divergence after that, right? So a hidden bullish divergence, we know it's going to bring either action to the upside or stagnation. It looks like we're hitting that stagnation, to be honest, right? That's where we're at. Craggery, thank you very much for that awesome sub.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Neutral at 47.92. That being said, again, we're trying to bounce back up. It's all good. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Look, here we're calling for a bounce here, a hit of that 20. We did hit it here. A couple candles after we called it. And that was an account that we had that bearish divergence, right? So we said, look, let's try to go here. That's why that line was there. We did hit that zone. And then we pumped more, which again is good. Low to high, negative, more negative, and low to high. Here, as we were coming up higher, we're coming down lower here, and this one's might also be lower. 440. What is this? 438, 441, and then 337. Right. So from here to here, we're going slightly lower, but against the RSI, we can say from way back here, we're trying to climb, and we're starting to develop that divergence, right? And that strong bearish divergence is what is moving us down. And this last bit here again. If you haven't done it yet, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. Help us get to 3,500 tonight. The magical number of 3,500. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get something here. This is the 1 second eat. Oh. For some reason my throat has been weird. Someone get some water here, man. And something else. Oh, it's you Fever, man. Thank you very much for the awesome
crypto dollar doge.
Dude, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, man. Doge, sure, man. I'll do it right after dot, right? I hope I didn't miss anything. I heard it sound one more time. I just, for some reason, there's no other alert that came through. So I'm just gonna check that I didn't miss any of you guys' awesome donations or subs or whatever it was. Because I heard that little thing triggered twice. I just didn't see it. And for some reason, this is not loading. Let's get it to load. Yes, we did get a sub that Craggery did. So awesome. Craggery, thank you very much for that. Legendary, man. That is amazing. Thank you very much for that. That is awesome. All right, let's finish this so we can do Doge, right? Again, we started to come down on that divergence, which is fine. What I'm going to look at is this move, right? Low, lower. And we're going from negative to less negative, right? With that, we're starting to get that action to the upside. Which again is fine. Yeah, it's raining subs, dude. We're neutral at 52.21. Again, not too bad, right? JSDC, dude, I'm not sure. You should talk to an accountant about that. Shiva Millionaire, thank you for being here, man. Much appreciated. If you guys like what we do, hit the like button, sub, join us on Discord. Let's go Doge. By the way, yeah, we could argue that there's some hidden divergence prior to me moving off to Doge. Let's just do this one and move on, right? Hidden divergence, potential action to downside or stagnation. That's it for DOT. Doge to the dollar, man. Where the Doge at? I haven't looked at Doge in a while, man. Is this the Doge chart we look at or this one? I think it's this one. Thank you, Krager, for being here, man. Much appreciated. I'll give you some horn for the way out. A little high, negative, more negative. All right, there's hidden bullish divergence here on the daily on Doge, which again probably explains why it pumped a little bit. And then coming lower also, right? We haven't looked at Doge since Elon's SNL. Neutral 53.97 again with that action to upside. Pump hitting that 1618 rejection, right? Nothing bearish here. Rejection of the 1618 and trying to hold on to that 20 right now. That's where I'm seeing neutral at 53.95. To neutral, yes, almost there, Jake. Almost there. We're at 3,494. 3,495. We're 5 away from 3,500. That'll be awesome. If you haven't done it yet, grab your mom's cell phone, hit that sub. Grab your wife's cell phone, hit that sub. Help us reach our milestone. I'm kidding, dude. Don't grab other people's phones to sub. So I'm looking here for divergence on the top part. I'm not finding anything that is bearish. So on the 4 hour, we're okay. We had that bullish divergence popped, and now we're stalling. We might have something on the 1 hour chart. Here's about 47.28. Again, Doge at 50 cents almost, 49.13. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Purchasing power parity celebratory stream? I'm not sure, man. I think the next stream is at, celebration is at 5,000, but it'll be cool if we can reach our milestone. Right, so on Doge, there was some bullish divergence back here before we started to pump. Again, this is the past, right? We really sometimes just want to look at it, see what happened. But again, it's already stuff that already played, so how important is it? Probably not as much. It's not going to affect us right now. Again, remember how I told you on the 1 hour we might find the answer for the move down that we couldn't find on the 4 hour? It's here. Strong bearish divergence for action to downside. We start to move down. Low, lower, negative, less negative. All right, so with that, we have some bullish divergence, strong. We're moving up a bit, high to low, and high to low. Neutral at 47.98. That's what we're going to go with. We're neutral. We did have that strong bullish divergence. We're failing to pump a lot more. I'm not seeing a lot of bearishness here, by the way. 225, 33. Right. So I think I found something. Great. Not the strongest thing here, but it is what it is, right? It's this move here. 0.002352, 238, right? It's just like a small fraction. And all that does is just lets me know that there was some kind of divergence that is putting some pressure on the price. Not the, divergence we want to find, but it is there. It's hidden bearish. Price will go on sideways. We're neutral at 48.25 again. Doge not doing that bad, man. Jeff, thank you for being here.
What's up?
Raycap 1. Can we look at Venus? Yeah. You got to do that instead of crypto, though. Here's Venus, by the way. You just wanted to look at it, right? Here's Venus. Anyways, that's it for Doge. Let's move on to Cheval. Again, guys, to request the coin, you got to do add instead of crypto, right? Add instead of crypto asset, and we'll check them out. Let's go to Cheval Blank. Shibal against wrapped Ethereum. It's just taking a massive drop on the daily. 4 hour, massive drop. Only thing I could say we had here, look, we're coming up higher, and then the volume we're coming from a high point to a low point. So we were creating divergence against volume. And that's what we're dropping. We're neutral at 49.44, and on the 1 hour chart, we had that divergence pop down, created that hidden bullish, tried to rally, failed to get higher in the previous high, and then we just dropped. And here, it just gets so blotchy, just went to 0, went to 100%. So yeah, the trade volume was not really there. And we can see that, right? There's no volume for this trade. So that's where we get these wild swings here to 100% high, 100% low, or 0% to 100% on the RSI. There is bullish divergence. We could be looking for some action to the upside, but the main target we're going to have right now is going to be that 20 moving average. And that 20 moving average, what's going to tell us is probably, by the looks of this, is no way. Right? Because look at this. Even from here, we just said we were like completely oversold. I hate this on the RSI, but that would be the move, right? This is a move. We're coming lower again. Actually, the upside we might go up to 20, 0.00011, which is just a fraction. Again, from inception to the high point, we're making a retrace below that 786. So, not even the fibs are there to help us right now. I'm not sure how good this was going to play, Andrew. Right? Good luck with it, though. Not sure, man. We'll see. Gustavo, thank you for being here, man. I just saw your comment. Yeah. Don't ask for the U planet. What else, dude? Again, if you guys need requests, or again, for me to be able to acknowledge your requests and put it on the list, you got to do add the state of crypto. That's the only thing I ask for, right? Do add the state of crypto in the project, and I'll put them on the list. Otherwise, they don't get on the list, man. They don't get on the list, man. Let's go to ADA. ADA at $2.06. Again, a low to high, and a low to high. Neutral. We're bought at 63.22. That's it. Now, I'm really seeing a lot of bearishness here on ADA on the daily. So we're pulling back, trying to pump back up again. It's fine. Let's go to that 4 hour chart, man. Still come slightly higher, still came slightly lower here. Bearish divergence, strong action to downside, moving down. Low to high, negative, more negative, hidden bullish divergence, right? We're trying to hold support as we head down to that 1618. But we're holding support, which is good. There we go. Neutral at 49.32. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Low, lower, negative, more negative, low, lower still. Low, lower, negative, low. All right, some strong bullish divergence. On ADA, on the 1 hour, fraction upside. It did get us to a 20. We're struggling to break back above it, man. We're struggling to break back above that 20 moving average. Neutral at 46.59. Matic, sure, man. XVS, sure. There we go. And that's it for ADA, right? Bullish divergence, found the break above the 20. We really want to see that break happen. Now, do we have bearishness? 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 8. It's very slight. We're going slightly higher here as we're coming lower. That's the only thing I'm noticing here as hidden divergence. And it could be the reason that we're resisting that 20. Again, we have strong bullish. It should be trumping that hidden bearish to make it go higher. We're neutral 46.40, 46.41. So again, data should be doing okay, right? Let's go to Charman there. Kidding. Chromium, CHR. Where you at, man? Where you at? Chromium. There we go. Anyways, bearish divergence. We move down. Nothing bullish. Trying to move sideways. Still moving sideways. Sitting at 30.72 cents. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. Casey Day, thank you very much for being here and asking for Litecoin. Already did it. I'll just cover it on a recap, right? Low to high, negative, more negative, hidden bullish divergence for potential action to the upside. Neutral at 48.06. That's it. High to low, and high to low. Neutral, yeah. Neutral, that's it. Again, hidden bullish potential action to the upside. We did break that potential cup and handle. It's no longer there. It's no longer a valid pattern. So we're going to get rid of this. It's no longer there, man. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. Hidden bullish divergence. We popped on that. Great. Nothing bearish. Continuation to the downside. That's all good. Let's go here, man. We just care about what's happening right now. Low, lower, negative, less negative, right? Strong bullish divergence for potential action to the upside. Here on Chromium. All right. We did try to rally. We broke above that 20 briefly. Came back down. Felt to drop lower than the previous low. Thus, we're getting continuation of the upside move. It's just not very strong right now. Low to high, low to high, and low to high. It's all good here. Neutral at 54.73. We're not seeing anything bearish for Chromium. So again, we should be doing okay. I think the market is just a little bit scared of what's happening with Bitcoin in general. Silver Hair, what is up? Thank you for being here.
What's up?
Subscribe. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. That means we're closer to our goal. 3,497. We're 3 away. That's awesome. We're almost at 3,500 people. That's awesome. Thank you very much for helping me out with this awesome milestone. I appreciate it. Let's go to Cody. Up next, the Cody. Alex, thank you very much for being here, man. Much appreciated. Will we ever hit 60K again? I think so. Double V, let's go. Yep. 60 viewers. That is amazing. Thank you very much, guys, for helping out with the likes, balance, and subs, right? Calvin, you didn't make the list either. What list? What list didn't you make? There's no list. You got to request at the set of crypto if you want me to put your coin on the list. So, Ragnar, thank you for being here, man. Bitcoin doing good. Bitcoin doing okay right now. Alex, will we ever see? Yes, I think so. I'll get to go back to Bitcoin though. Let's go to Cody. After Cody, I'll do recaps, right? Let's go to the daily and figure out what's happening again. Bearish divergence moving down, creating strong bearish divergence afterwards, right? We're going higher, coming lower, right? Neutral at 51.30. That's it. Action to downside, starting to move down, hitting that 382. Let's go to shorter time scales. Let's go to that 4-hour, man. Yeah. Later stream is cool. Thanks again. Oh, I'm always here. Thank you very much for being here. I've been here for a long time. I'm always here at 9 p.m. Central. Low, high, negative, more negative. Hidden bullish divergence, right? We're looking for some action to the upside. Coming here to fulfill your crypto needs at night. You're learning at night, right? You're schooling. Neutral at 45.76. Again, some hidden bullish divergence. We should be looking for some stall. Maybe actually the upside. Next target to the upside would be here. That 50% retrace at 38.85. If we do get higher, we do have 41.19 to look at. That's a 20 moving average. Right now we're sitting at 37.42. So let's get to that 1 hour chart. And in the 1 hour chart, we have a lot more to talk about because there was more divergence, right? I think they're on the list already, man. Low, low, or low. All right. Did I anchor, man? Did I forget that? I did anchor. Awesome. Negative, less, negative, right? Strong bullish. We had strong bearish divergence here. We moved down now. Strong bullish divergence, right? And we're getting that action to the upside. Again, this would imply that we're going to go up. Went up, hit that 20, which was also where the 50% retrace was at. We rejected. Now we're trying to go back up again because we're failing to drop lower than the previous low or about the same low. Again, action to the upside. We should be getting some continuation of this bullishness. Hopefully, it will help us to pump, break that 20, and break above that 50% line. Neutral at 44.42. And if you want to look at this differently also, you could always look at it like this. And it's a sort of falling wedge that we're making. We should be looking for a break to the upside. That's it for Cody. Let's go do a quick Litecoin and Bitcoin recap. Pee-wee, thank you for being here. Litecoin was requested first, so let's do that one again. Hidden bullish divergence. We're starting to get that pump, pumping 8.17% right now today, which is not that bad. Neutral at 50.70, right? So 4 hour chart, bullish divergence strong, action to the upside. We're starting to create some of that hidden bearish right now against the RSI. Possibility for a move down, but we do know that strong bullish should be trumping that hidden bearish. Let's hope we're bullish enough to break and keep on going higher. And on the 1 hour chart, again, we also had this strong bullish divergence for action to the upside. We had this bearish divergence right now. Neutral, sorry, bought at 61.07, and that hidden bearish divergence again could give us a stall. Could we reach this area and still have that divergence? Yes, we could still reach this area, $309, and still have divergence of the bearishness and reject there, right? Again, that could be the possibility. We do have this strong bullish, and like I said, strong bullish usually should be looking to trump the hidden bearish. Let's go to the corn. And had a low to high, right? Low, lower, low, negative, less negative. Again, strong bullish divergence. So we're looking for action to the upside. This one is from the 1 hour. For some reason, I thought I already had sent it to the 1 hour chart. It wants to come back here to the freaking 4 hour, man. Sorry, to the 1 day. There we go. Anyways, bullish divergence, action to the upside. We're sold at 33.93. Let's go to that 4 hour chart again. We also have strong bullish divergence for action to the upside. We did create some hidden bearish yesterday, and that's part of the reason that we went down. Strong bullish, gonna try to break back this line, and if we break this line, we really gonna break that blue line. We're gonna go on a bull trend, a short-term bull trend. How short? Well, it could end at the 20, but hopefully we'll try to recover a little bit better. Neutral at 41.80, and then after that, let's go to the 1 hour. And on the 1 hour chart, we had bearish divergence, right? We're moving down a bit. It's hidden the bearish, so we're stagnating. On the good things, right? We have this move here. We already looked at this line, and that line is almost hitting the same area. So we have a very short-term head and shoulders building here on Bitcoin, right? And that would yield us a measure move that should hit around 47,277. That is if the move is going to go up. And this could be a reversal pattern that we're looking for. People could argue that it's even a triple top, right? Or the fourth wave, like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and then we should be looking for that move up, right? So, not looking bad. Some hidden bearish divergence, like I said, but it's okay. Gerald, the Shiba Kitty, thank you for being here, man. Hey, Madison, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Hola. Have we hit it yet? I haven't looked. 3,497 still. We're 3 subs away from 3,500. That's going to be awesome if we hit that. Raykev asking, still a question. Would the lower time frame charts mean your trades should be for smaller time frames and longer timeline. TA charts should be longer time periods, right? No, when you look at smaller time scales, what you're looking at, let's say you're getting a little bit more definition in the picture, right? But what you'll want to look at, usually for swing trading particularly, it's usually the daily or the 4 hour. Anything above that is going to take a lot longer to play. If you look at something in the monthly, it's going to take the next couple of months to play. So you're looking at about a year for the pattern to play out. If you look at something on the weekly, it's going to take the next couple of months to play out. So on the daily, you're looking at things to play out, within the week or maybe the next couple of weeks. 4 hour chart would let you know what could play out within the day or the next couple of days. So for small swings, you want to look at the 4 hour and the daily, and then the 1 hour, usually it just gives you more definition. For example, on the 4 hour chart, we don't have any kind of reversal pattern here, right? We just have this movement down. We have that bullish divergence. People could even argue that we have a fallen wedge here, and that's fine. Again, they don't really mind us saying that we have a fallen wedge. And then on the 1 hour chart, we do notice that, even besides this, we do have this potential inverse head and shoulders for action to the upside. We have that bearish divergence that could get us to stall a little bit, and then we could get a measure move to where we should be going, right? So on the 4 hour, again, we don't have that. So the smaller you go, you get more definition, right? Can I review one? Sure. Stellar. I'm not sure. I think it did okay today, right? Let's go to SPX. Sorry, SXP. Rex, what is up? Thank you for being here, man.
What's up?
SXP on the daily. Low to high, high to low, right? Bearish divergence. Action and downside, low to high, negative, less negative, low to high, neutral at 43.54. Again, not a lot happening here on SXP. Let's get here on this 4 hour chart. Had that bearish divergence already. I haven't looked at it since, but we created more bearish divergence to here. And then we broke down. Oh no, we're breaking down. Lower negative, less negative, right? As we're coming lower, creating some bullish divergence as we're moving down, and we're looking for some of that action, right, to the upside. Pop, hit that 20, reject it, lower, more negative, lower still, low, lower, negative, less negative. Again, it's just repeating the story, right? We did get some bounces, hit the 20s. It's just failing to break above that zone. We really want this to break above, right? Not high here as well. Neutral at 46.96. Something happened. Oh, cool. Madison, thank you very much for the kind super chat. Super sticker. Legendary. That is awesome. Thank you very much. All right, so you're talking about XLM. I'm assuming you want XLM, so we'll do XLM right after SXP. So XLM. Where we at, man? Where we at? I'm sorry, guys. I'm tracking our sub count. 3,497 still. We need three more to hit 3,500. Neutral at 46.84. That is it, dude. That is it. Let's go to that 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, I'm not going to look way back here, right? I mean, there was some bullish divergence here. Popped, right? I can see it here. Taking that pop. That's fine. I care about what's happening now, particularly in this project, right? We had some bullish divergence here in the short term. And a low to high as well, right? With that, we have bullish divergence action to the upside. We're trying to pump high to low, and high to low, right? Again, we're stagnating. We had the bullish divergence. It's just failing to really trigger to the upside. Do you have anything here that is bearish? I'm not seeing it right now. Neutral at 51.94. Again, SXP should be trying to go up, but we're not really getting that action to the upside. Are we rejecting any of these areas, man? I would really need to re-anchor this, I guess, because I believe this was from the daily where I had it. So I'm probably going to have to go to that time from where I drew this, and just get it done properly. It's moved a bit. So we're considering that to be the 100% high and this 100% low. And all I want to do here is just move that this way to see where we're at. We're getting bounced and rejecting that 618, which makes sense. That's for SXP.
Huge price action coming for Loopring. Loopring is just starting to wake up. LRC.
Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, man.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary to a seller. That's awesome, dude. They are coming up, bro. The only things that skip the queue, is when we get this requests that come with donations. So LRC is up next. After XLM is LRC. And then after LRC is KNC, Matic, XNS, and one. And that's it for the coins. We're full for the request, man. Rex, did I do a link? No. But I'll put in the list and we're going to close with that, I guess. Yeah, that's the last coin to add. Let's update the list, right? Again, we got 2 donations that bumped things off a little bit. So XLM, LRC, right? Like I said, then KNC, then Matic, then XVS, then one, then Link. That's it. No more coins after Link. The only thing that things get skipped is if they come with donations, right? That's how it rolls. Madison, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it.
Say it with me.
Legendary. That is amazing. Thank you very much for that. Let's go to XLM and LRC, right? XLM at 65.39, man. Oh, it did drop yesterday. Today, trying to get above 65.18. Again, we lost that area yesterday. Trying to get also above this previous 100% high that we have, which is fine. Again, it's doing okay. Bearish divergence. We don't have anything bullish right now, right? We had the strong bearish. That's it. Neutral 55.15. Really want to see where this is going to go. Again, we're looking for that bearish divergence here. We did move down briefly. Found support of the 20. Popped. Beautiful move. Going higher, more positive and higher still. So nothing bearish, at least not in the short term. Here we have to look at a little bit longer term for a bearish divergence to be revealed to us, and we can see it, right? I mean, I say revealed because sometimes we got to zoom out to get the bigger picture, and that bigger picture leads me to see this divergence. If I'm zoomed in, I'm not going to see it. When I zoom out, I find it, and thus we're getting that action. Downside, we did move down. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. There's nothing bullish right now. Neutral at 46.88, and again, like I said, trying to break above these areas, right? Particularly 65.18. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. High to low, negative, more negative, low, or right. And here we go, right? Bullish divergence. Strong action to the upside. We're moving up, high to low, and high to low. A lot of high, negative, less negative, a lot of high. There's nothing bullish, nothing bearish after this strong bullish divergence. You try to get us to rally, but we're not strong enough. Again, we're seeing or we're feeling some of that indecision in the market. Neutral at 44.30. All this is doing, it is creating a, we could say that is creating a sort of falling wedge, right? Where it's looking like this. This is a resistance line that we're going to break. And then I guess this, we could say this is our support line, right? So we are making any sort of falling wedge. If you want to look at it that way, if you want to look at it differently, you know, we could be going from here to here and say, yo, look, we're doing a downsloping triangle. It just really depends where you want to anchor, right? And what you're looking for. I do believe we're making a falling wedge, mainly because a lot of other projects are doing falling wedges. All I'm telling you right now is that there's consolidation happening here. So that's where we're seeing that coiling action of this project, right? So again, we should be looking for some action to the upside, particularly if we break this blue line. Breaking that blue line puts us on a bull trend, short-term bull trend. We should at least be trying to get above that 20 and above that, 786 on a much larger time scale. That's for XLM. Let's do LRC. Yeah, it's awesome, Madison. I thank you very much for being here again. Let's do LRC here at 55 cents, man. Let's get on that daily. LRC we haven't looked at in a long time. So I'm going to try to figure out what it has. High to low, and high to low, low to high, negative, less negative. Again, all I'm seeing here is sideways motion, right? We have been doing sideways motion for quite some time now. We could say we're doing sideways motions from here for about 80 days. So about 3 months of just stagnating. We're still a little bit tight on the Bollinger Bands, but not too tight. Neutral at 48.24. So we don't have anything bullish or bearish on the daily. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. As we're coming down here lower, right? Let's make this yellow again. As we're going lower, we are making less negative momentum. So we're going bullish divergence, action to the upside, but we're failing to break up. Like even this move down, right? Failed to get lower than previous low. That's why we're looking bullish. Now we went up, hit that 20. We also have a resistance there, had that 236, and we're just failing to burst through. We're neutral at 46.83, but it's just really trying, man, right? It's just probably pulling back down so we could get another crack at it. Not really seeing a lot else happening here. Low to high negative, or low to high here on our side. Neutral at 46, like I said. It's trying, right? Here to here would be some divergence hidden. I mean, this is already played. That's why I wasn't really looking for this. But, you know, he got to hit that 20 and reject on that hidden divergence right away from here to here. Right, neutral. 46.99. Let's go to the 1-hour loop ring. There is some strong bullish divergence here also. It's small, but a lot of projects seem to have this. Remember, a lot of coins are moving in a sort of synchrony where they're all acting about the same. And that is very nice, I would say. Low to high, low to high, and low to high. Bought at, sorry, yeah, neutral at 58.30. That's about it for LRC. I mean, I'm not finding anything that it's bearish, I would say, at least not short term. Maybe from back here we could say we have hidden bearish. That's about it though. All right, should be bringing some stagnation. We do have this strong bullish. It should be trying to trump this hidden bearish, and we'll see where we're gonna go from there. Let's go to KNC, man. People, thank you very much for the kind donations for this project. I really appreciate it. Let's keep on rolling. Dude, I have an itch. My nose is itchy. My nose itches. Jar Binks nose itches. Jar Binks nose clinics. Oh man, KNC not looking too bad. It does have bullish divergence. High to low, and high to low. Low to high. Nothing bullish, nothing bearish on the daily. Neutral 42.36. Not really catching a lot here on KNC on the daily. Let's go to that 4 hour. We're coming lower. Strong bullish divergence. Strong bullish divergence. Hey man, how's it going? Elon Musk of lurking. Thank you for being here. Neutral at 43.62. Again, we're looking for action to the upside. We're trying to get it. Primary target's at 20. That 20 sitting at $2.80. Right now sitting at $2.66. Let's go to that 1 hour chart. And after that, we'll draw some fibs because we don't have fibs for this chart. And we do want to have fibs, right? It gives us also targets, potential moves. You have to know how to draw your fibs. If you don't draw your fibs properly, you're going to be hurting. Mark, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Neutral, 54.37. Let's see where we're at, man. Let's get some fibs out here. We had lines way back here when we had this bullish divergence and we just exploded. We just have not been looking at this project since. What we can do is go from here to here, right? High to low real quick. Get some quick bearings, see where we're at. So from this high here, we did drop, hit that 786, did a deep retrace, tried to go for that 1618, but then we're dropping below 236 and trying to reclaim that area right now. Can I do Raya? Got back into it last week. Dude, I already closed the list. Carmen A, thank you very much for asking, for the kind donation that's going to come through in a second, man. Really, really appreciate it.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. What do you think about Ethereum? Bitcoin is going so low with Bitcoin also being low in value. You think Bitcoin does bottom out? Bitcoin bottoms. We'll see all its tumble. Bitcoin bumps. Yeah. Yeah, Brandon, that's something I talked about earlier, right? About, Bitcoin, how Bitcoin was dropping so much against the alt. There is bullish divergence for Bitcoin dominance on the daily. We should be trying to see some recovery on Bitcoin dominance. That would definitely mean that either money's going to flow out of the alts of $2 because some alts are paired off $2. But other alts might flow off to Bitcoin. That could certainly help drive the price of Bitcoin up, right? So those are things that we talked about at the beginning. Yes, that is I would say, a sort of accurate comment. Yeah. So what else are we gonna do, man? Yeah, if you like what we do, hit like the button, sub. Join us on the Discord. Links are going out right now. We're very close to hitting 3,500 subs. Help us hit that milestone. It's gonna be epic. Still at 3,497, man. 3,497. 3 more subs, man. 3 more subs. Come on. You can do it. 58 people watching. That is awesome. I think it's the most people we've had in a while. Carbonet. Yeah, just because you gave me that donation, I'll put it on the list, right? So we'll do XRP after that. We'll do Matic. Again, XRP is not really creating anything bullish. It's just more or less stagnating. Sitting at $1.51. It did had a nice day yesterday, getting 3.13% today. 1.50. Yo, yeah, man, I'm doing it right now. Thanks, man. Scan, thank you very much for the kind follow there, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anyways, let's go to the 4-hour chart. High to low, high to low, high to low. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. Neutral at 53.97. Nothing bullish, nothing bearish right now. Last thing you created was this bullish divergence. Again, if you would have taken this play, we called for the cup and handle. We even called about it here live. You would have gotten your exit here, right? Your exit here, very nice at proper target, and that would have been it, right? We're neutral at 53.83. Let's go on that 1 hour for XRP. Again, we were looking for that bearish divergence. That's precisely what moved us down. Again, we talked about it. It was a little bit lower when we were looking for it. And after that, we just got that action to downside. That is fine. Low to high. Right. So we're going to go and do this one in 2 parts. This is going to be the first move. And then this is going to be the second move, right? On the first move, we created hidden bullish divergence, and that should have gotten us to where we were looking for action to the upside. We did pump a little bit, rejected, went slightly lower. We can even say we're making a W bottom here, a small W bottom on the 1 hour chart. I'm looking for action to the upside, right? Look at that. Starting to go back up, high to low. Right, low to high, hidden bearish divergence. That's why we're getting that stagnation happening right now. That stagnation is coming from this hidden bearish divergence. It's getting us to go sideways. We're neutral at 55.18. Again, nothing else happening here. We still have this bullish divergence to try to play off. And we know we're bullish enough because we're trying to hold on to that 20, not drop lower, right? So that's okay. Neutral at 55.18 again. XRP should still be looking for action to the upside. If it managed to hold on to this 20, again, hitting $1.59 wouldn't be out of the question, right? At least for the short-term moves. Doc Destroyer, how do you feel about Bitcoin right now? More downfish or possible bottom? Yeah, if you give me a second, I'll go back recapping a little bit. That's the first coin I talked about, right? So let me keep on moving. We just have 3 more coins to go. Matic, SNet, XVS, and Link, sorry. 4 more coins. Matic. Bring the Matic. It sounds like someone's calling for Matic, right? We're looking for some divergence here. We did move down for a candle. Then we're just pumped and went insanely high. There's no bearish divergence right now. Just overbought at 86.10. It's pumping 14% right now. It's doing really good. Let's go to that 4 hour. Mainline media, what is up? It validates the W formation opening or dump. Yeah. All right, moves the whole. Yeah, we'll go back and look at Bitcoin a little bit, right? So what we're looking at here. Had bearish divergence, moved down, hit that 20 fund support and pump. That's great. Again, here we're looking at this move, right? High to low. We're starting to make that positive momentum. It's a new island. So just be careful with that. All that means is that we can still go on getting higher here on the moving average, on the price value of Matic. We're still going to start creating more of this positive momentum. It's going to take a lot of strength for it to build. And we could end up triggering this bearish divergence, right? And that would imply that we're looking for some action to downside. Again, I'm not saying it's going to move down right now. Even the RSI is pointing up. I'm just saying it's there. We should kind of like just watch out for it in case it starts to develop a little bit more. Then we know that we could be looking for some action to the downside. Let's go on that 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, we created some bullish divergence, like a couple of the other projects that we have seen, right? Not just this project, but a couple of projects are creating this. And we don't have it against the RSI, just against the MACD. We're pumping on that. And we're going from a low point to a higher point, and we're coming from a high point to a low point again, creating some of that hidden bearish divergence. And all that's telling me is that we could start to get some stagnation, maybe some action to the downside. Take into account that we're overextended on the Bollinger Bands, right? We can be outside the Bollinger Bands, but not for too long. Either the Bollinger Bands catch up to us or we get back into the Bollinger Bands. And right now we're overextended outside of those Bollinger Bands. So even if we close here next candle, we'll bring the Bollinger Bands up a little bit more. And we'll start moving into the Bollinger Bands. And then at some point in time, the Bollinger Bands are going to constrict your movement a little bit. So again, not too bad. Neutral, overbought at 70.48. Matic doing good. I mean, to get in, I'll be waiting for some kind of pullback, right? Maybe like a pullback like this would have been a good in, right? Maybe even this pullback would have been a good in. So you gotta wait for a pullback to happen, and you're very rarely gonna buy the bottom, right? So you gotta like think about whether or not when you start to see that recovery happening, you gotta see when on that recovery you want to get back in. Right, that should be your entry point. You always should trade with a strategy, right? Let's go to XVS. We never looked at this. Buy the dip? You should probably buy the dip, right? Scared of short Matic, but seems toppy. Yeah. Again, guys, if you like what we do, hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Join us on Discord. I'm live every night at 9 p.m. Central. You haven't done it, you should definitely hit that sub. We're very close to hitting 3,500 subs. Just 3 more subs, man. Let me refresh. 1 more sub, 3,499. Who's gonna be 3,500? Ethereum going to 200 soon? Oh, dude, I don't think it's gonna go to 300. Vincent, thank you for being here. That's it. Let's go to XVS, which sounds like, for some reason XVS makes it sound like VHS. It sounds like old technology. I'm not sure if it's just me, but that's what it reminds me of. It's just trying to go down. So we don't have a local low here. So we're going to have to go low. I'm going to consider this to be the low, that the high. And see where we're at. We're making a retrace at 786, finding support. Great, fibs work. Awesome. Don't you like it when the Fibonacci's work? It just means that stuff is good. All right, low to high. Let's just keep this on the daily. Let's keep it friendly on the daily. High to low and high to low as well. There's bearish divergence strong for action to downside, moving this down. Low to high, negative, more negative. That creates hidden bullish. And that hidden bullish, what's going to try to do is make us hold some kind of support, maybe try to find a reversal for potential action to the upside, right? So again, we have this hidden bullish right now. We should be looking for some kind of stagnation, right? Any opinion on SafeMoon? It has a huge market cap there. I'm not into that project. I think I already analyzed it earlier. So yeah. Neutral at 43.48. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, what are we looking at, man? High to low, and high to low. Nothing bearish. Low, lower, negative, less negative. Awesome. Strong bullish divergence for action to the upside, right? That we should be looking for a bounce. Let's hope we can get it. That's what the strong bullish divergence tells us, right? Here, we're still not quite pointing up on the RSI. We're still pointing down a bit. So we should be looking for some kind of movement here, and the RSI start to put back up for us to know that we might be looking for a bounce, right? Something's going off here. Was my phone going off? Nope. We're sold at 33.26 with strong bullish divergence against the MACD and the RSI. Tongue twisted. That should suggest that we're looking for some action to the upside. Let's get on that 1-hour chart. I already looked at Matic. PRT. I don't play. Thanks, man. It was like the coin I did right before this one. Right, on this larger move, right? On this larger move on the 1 hour chart. There's bullish divergence strong. The only reason I'm calling it is because it is the actual move that I'm looking at. I'm looking at this bottom and that top there, or that low to high, right? So bullish divergence, we should be looking at some action to the upside. We are starting to go up a little bit, but rejected the 20. It looks like we're struggling with that 20. I don't think we're going to have any kind of bearish divergence. I really got to zoom in here a little bit more. High to low, right? This here, it's 1.14. This is 1.08. So again, high to low, and high to low. There's nothing bearish. We should really be looking for some kind of action to the upside here. Even here, we could even say we had bullish divergence from here to here, and our move would be from here to, you know, here. That move there. And we have that against the MACD and the RSI. Right now sold at, 38.50. Still pointing down here on the RSI. I don't like that. It seems like it's ready to go, yeah. It's even stagnated, right? So the bullish divergences should be triggering. We're just not seeing that strength to get us above the 20. Yep. There's bullish divergence. I should be expecting to move up. Even the Bollinger Bands are tight. Octavio, thank you for being here, man.
What's up?
That's it for XVS, dude. Let's go to 1. I'm starting to get tongue twisted. It's probably late. I used to do later streams, but you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Someone said 1 to the dollar. Let's do this, man. I think we are going to be at 3,500 now that I refresh. 3,501. We did it. Thank you very much, guys, for the kind support of this channel, for helping me reach an awesome milestone at $3,501. That is $3,501. 3,501 subs. That is so awesome, guys. Thank you very much for that. There we go. That's crazy, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That is so cool. Thank you very much for that. Everything. All the support. I appreciate you all. Let's keep rolling. What is happening with 1, man? We haven't looked at 1 in a while. You'll be nervous streaming. Yeah, thanks, man. I've been doing this for over a year. Almost 2 years. I still get tongue twisted every now and then. It just depends on how tired I am. Like today was a really, really heavy day. High to low, and high to low. Neutral at low to high. Low to high, low to high. Neutral at 57.58. Let's go to that 4-hour chart, man. Road to 10K. I know. First stop is 5K, though, right? We got to stop at 5K before we go to 10K. Yeah, I know. Low to high, low to high, low to high. Nothing bearish here. Bullishness. Not really finding a lot of bullishness here either. Just from here to here, it's gonna be strong bullish. It's gonna be a small move, and that I think that's what triggered the action to the upside. I think we're gonna find something here also on the 1-hour chart around the same area. But like I said, nothing bearish. We're just getting some kind of pullback, and even back here, right? Look, low to high, low to high, right? Low to high, negative, more negative. It looks like. Yep, definitely. So some hidden bullish divergence here also for some potential stagnation, maybe action to the upside here, right? And it's starting to climb. It's all fine. Neutral at 57.05. Let's go to that 1-hour chart. Doc Destroyer. BitBoy went like 3 years before I get 1 million views. Just don't forget about your top 100 when you hit 100K. I know. I know. Talk about BitBoy. I think this might be early to say, but I want to share something with you guys. I got this awesome email. I want to let you know that BitBoy Crypto Channel has a new live show. We'd love for you to be a part of it. It's called Around the Blockchain. So I think I'm going to be on that. Details to come. It's going to be awesome. You get a job when you hit 100K. I'm not sure what you do, man, but maybe, man. Depends on what you do. Erdax, you've been watching that? It's not too bad. That's awesome, dude. Thank you very much for letting me know. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. You promote my channel. Great, man. Yeah, you can help me now. You can start helping me now if you want to promote the channel. Yo, thanks, man. I'll let you guys know. Alex Vision, congrats, man. It's been nice seeing you grow. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, thanks for the support, guys. It's really awesome to be at 3,500. It's such a major milestone right now for the channel, particularly with everything that's happened before, right? Anyways, let's go to one. What we did on the daily? Yeah, we didn't have anything. What we did it here? We had that hidden divergence. All right, I'm trying to recap what we were looking at because then I got distracted. So it's gonna be awesome, dude. Once we get that, 10K, man, 100K. Get our little YouTube plague that says 100K. Then let's go to a million, man. Right. After 100K, let's go to a million, man. Or lower. Let's get right. All right. There's some strong bullish divergence here. A strong bullish divergence for action to the upside. We're position neutral at 58.22, right? Yeah, I'm growing for the second time. That is correct. 100K easy peasy. I hope so, man. It's taking me 2 years to get to 3,500, and basically most of the growth started on January of this year. Link, actually, it's right after this one, man. It already had been requested, so one then link, right? We're looking for action to the upside. There's nothing bearish right now. Never mind. There is hidden bearish. What am I saying? There is hidden bearish here, and that could bring some stagnation, right? Some stagnation here in the price of. Well, yeah, I'll let you guys know more details. I think, once that's set with the BitBoy Crypto channel, I'll let you know dates and times. All right, that's gonna be great. That's it for one. Let's go to link. All right. Again, guys, if you like what we do, hit the like the button, sub, join us on Discord. Links are going out right now. We have an awesome Discord community. We have over 500 people there. We're gonna see. Yeah, yo, what's up? Thanks for being here. YouTube's a 2 to 3 year investment. I'm halfway. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, the sure. Yeah, I've been banned twice already and managed to come back. It's been a wild ride, man. I can tell you that. It has been a wild ride. And I'm willing to put the time into this. Make it grow. Make it grow. Oh, where's Link, dude? I can't find it. I can't even do the alphabet right now. I already passed the L's. Dude. Here we go, Link. That last 1 minute candle. Yeah. YouTube takes time. Yeah. Wall Street Wreckers. Thanks, man. Yeah. What? Bitcoin, please. You want my take? All right. I'll go to Bitcoin in a little bit, man. Just let me finish link and then I'll go do the recap for Bitcoin, right? Do I have a Twitter? Yes, man. It's going out right now also. There you go. At the Steady Crip 1. That's my Twitter, man. Thanks for asking. The grass is greener on the side. I'm back. Dude, thank you for being here. You were watering your lawn again? You always water like really late. You should get a sprinkler system. I think I already established this. When you say you're watering your lawn, I imagine you just shoot with a beer and a bathrobe, just like throwing water on the front lawn or something like that. Let's go to link. That's it for link. Let's do it here on the daily and get this started. All right, bearish divergence, action downside. We're moving down. You're starting to create some of that hidden bullish. Great, man. Link's not really that bad. It's at $39. High point was around 52. Has dropped a bit, but not as much as Bitcoin. I don't think. I would measure it, but I don't think it's dropped as much as Bitcoin. Let's see. From the high point to the low point, it's reached 28%. Bitcoin's a 35% drop, so you can still stomach a little bit more of a drop here on the link, right? Did I send that thing to another time scale? There we go. Yeah, I think I sent it to the 4 hour instead of keeping it here on the daily. There we go. And then negative more negative, right? Hidden bullish divergence. We don't have it against the RSI. It's just against the MACD. We're neutral at 47.12 again. It's doing okay. It's doing its thing. It's at $39.44. Trying to rally on that hidden divergence, which would be awesome. Let's go to the 4-hour chart, man. Beyond the hose. Yeah. Link seems stable. Yeah, it's stagnating a bit. Nothing beats the smell of fresh cut grass. Well, yeah, dude, but that means you have to be in a lawnmower or something. You're watering the lawn. It's not gonna smell like fresh cut, unless you cut and water at the same time. Interesting. Let's do the 4-hour chart. Right on. Look at this, right? And low to high here. Yes, dude. I'm really gonna have to zoom into this one. That's about the same. All right, strong bullish divergence against the MACD. I would call weak bullish divergence against the RSI. I think I'm just going to go with this just sideways motion here. We're starting to move back up. Neutral at 44.99. And again, high to low, and high to low. Not a lot here. Neutral at, 45.07. Let's get to the 1-hour chart again. Bullish divergence, strong action to the upside potential and link. On the 1 hour, low, even lower, negative, less negative. All right, some strong bullish divergence. We should be looking for that action to the upside, right? Right on, dude. High to low. Low to high. Hidden bearish against the MACD and the RSI. Just like we had with that other project, man, I don't like it when a lot of projects look the same. I mean, it does tell us that there's some patterns that might move similar. It's just not the best, right? Grass, where's this one? Watering at night. Yeah. Can check tell after Bitcoin. The Keef Thief, dude. I already closed the list for requests, bro. Appreciate it, though. I take on usually 20 coins plus whatever gets requested through donations. Sometimes I take on 30 coins. I just I have to have a lot of energy to go on 30 coins because that usually takes the stream until, past midnight. So right now, I think we're going to go back, recap Bitcoin for one that's been requesting. Again, there could be some stagnation happening here on Link. Let's go back to the corn and see what's happening, man. It has a bottom, right? That was part of the question. I do believe we are looking at some kind of reversal happening. We have strong bullish divergence on the daily. Start to confirm it. Even the RSI is starting to point back up. We don't have that divergence against the RSI. The RSI pointing back up, it does let us know that we want to recover. We're at least trying to go for that 45,467 mark, which would be good. But again, we really need Bitcoin to start putting a lot of strength onto this, right? Again, sold at 34.70. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. And Bitcoin screwing everyone. I know Bitcoin screwing everything. Strong bullish divergence, reaction to the upside. Again, we're starting to get that climb, but still rejecting, right? We got to break this blue line. Remember, we drew it. That is a resistance line. That resistance is a trend line resistance. We got to break that resistance. We are a double resistance. That trend line and resistance at 45,467. Breaking above that, we're going to have your resistance at the 20 moving average on the 4-hour, which is going to be at 46,645. And then above that, 46,801. Bitcoin's going to have a lot of resistance to the upside. It needs to really get its act together. Otherwise, we could be looking for a drop. I was looking for a drop to the 40,000s, actually. Once we got to these levels, I told some people, 40,000 wouldn't be out of the question, particularly yesterday when we were talking, because a lot of the bullish divergence we were developing was not really playing out, right? Even from here to here, we dropped. We had that bullish divergence to here. I'm ignoring this, though. We now created that hidden bearish, broke back down. Neutral at 42.77. Let's go to that 1 hour, man. Yeah. Starts nightly at 9 p.m. Central, man. And on this 1 hour, look at this, right? We have, that strong bullish divergence fraction to the upside. Fell to drop lower than the previous low, thus creating an inverse head and shoulders. Look at this, right? From this shoulder, right, to this shoulder, it's almost negligible. It's about the same value. Now, the head is a little bit deeper, but not too much. We could consider this a triple bottom or a inverse head and shoulders. I'm going more for an inverse head and shoulders just because this one's a little bit off. It's not a big move, right? On the price action from here to here, we were talking about less than 1%. But again, I'm looking more of a head and shoulders. We do have a clear neckline. We've broken it. We should be going for that measure move. That would put us around 47,300. If we go for that measure move from the head to the neckline, right? Thank you very much for the follow, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Are you on long 43? Very low leverage, no liquidation. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome, Ron Star. Appreciate it. I hope you like the content and you come back. Again, we have that hidden divergence. Do we still have it? Yeah, it needs to break above 45,826 for it to get rid of it, right? So that tracks onto there, that tracks onto there. And all this is doing is just building pressure on the price, right? We had it here. We did stagnate for 2 candles. Starting to go up again. We'll see how it's going to go, right? Again, Bitcoin, I do believe we should be looking for some support here. And even yesterday, when I didn't do a live stream yesterday because I got home very late. But something I told you guys was, look at this, right? I'll put a line here real quick. Voltage. It's going to be that white line. If we zoom in, this white line is kind of acting as a support, right? And that support is the only thing that was stopping us from going much lower. And that support comes from way back here. This is a 1 hour chart, but we're looking at February 28th. That was that low we made. If we drop there, next support potential would have been here, but this is just a one spike here at 40,918. So I would believe the next support was going to be around 40,000, right? 40,000. That's why I was calling for it. It dropped to 40,000 if we drop at that level. Now, what happens if Bitcoin rejects this resistance that we're hitting, right, on the 4 hour? Here, this is a short-term neckline. We're moving up. That's fine. What happens if Bitcoin rejects this line here on the 4 hour? A pain. Could be looking for another drop, right? Another drop to gather more strength. Maybe create more bullish divergence to try to pump back up again. Daniel Costa, what's my opinion on Algo? I think it's a good project, man. Tube Seller. Thanks, I appreciate it. Your comment's going to come up in a second. It just hasn't come up. 800 EMA. Why would you look at the 800 EMA?
You are so sexy. By the way, I am a female.
Thanks, I appreciate that. That is awesome. Legendary. That is amazing. Thank you very much for that. Leon LSB, you're here? That's awesome. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. Mainly 800 EMA. It's just weird, dude. Some people, and I rarely look at other YouTubers. Today I was looking at Scott Melker, the Wolf of All Streets. I was looking at Scott Melker, and he was saying a lot of people are talking about this weird moving average, the 21 moving average. Why? Why 20? Like, traders have moving averages that work, right? Like the 50, the 100, 200, the 20. Why go and look for all this weird? Like, I'm looking at the 49.3 moving average, and we just hit that. I'm looking at the 21 or the 7.5 moving average, and we just hit that. It means this. Dude, it just, you know, there's some like generally accepted moving averages. You can look for other stuff that happens, right? Maybe the 21 moving average is a little bit more respected on the chart than the 20 moving average. But really, the difference between the 20 moving average and the 21 moving average is that you just consider one more period for your analysis. That's it. Sometimes that's not even enough to make a difference, right? Look, this is a 20 moving average. Look at where it's at right now. It says 46,642. I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring the 21 moving average. So we said, 46,000 and change. I didn't write it down, but that's a move, right? Look at what it did. Where's the moving average? Nowhere. It's there. It's still sitting at 46,700. I'll write this one down. 46,794. And if we undo that, we were looking at 46,600. Oh my God, it's a $100 difference, man. It is not going to make a huge impact on your chart if you're hitting the 20 moving average or the 21 moving average. So I'm not sure why people are going to some weird moving averages. It's like weird to see that. You thought just the 21 weekly is important. I would say the 20 moving average on the weekly, and on the daily, I would even say the 200 is more important. 200 moving average does let us know when there's bullish. When we're bullish or when we're bearish, right? When yes, that's sure. But if you did shorter streams more frequent, you might get an algorithm boost. Bull run pumps go over time. Yeah. I mean, when I'm live and it's the market's bursting, yeah, we do get a lot more people in. I think part of it is the time I stream at. Like, this is the only time I have to stream. I do other stuff throughout the day, and this is just the only time I have to sit here. Where I have time to like sit down and really do this analysis. I don't have time throughout the day. I started doing day streams. I didn't have the time. It's been suggested that I do static videos doing other stuff. I just haven't had that time, man. I tried to record on the weekend. This weekend was hectic. Friday I didn't have internet. Saturday I was here. Sunday I wasn't able to get back in time to town. And it's just, crazy. So yeah, I do try to get other videos out there. I just need to get this channel to take off here on this times frame, and then I'm gonna be able to, like, you know, quit my job and be able to do this full time. That's just gonna be freaking awesome. But we're not at that point yet. Anyways, we're nowhere near what I should be earning on YouTube to make this my full-time gig. It's zone when you look back in the charts. Use the 50. Yeah. Twitch their own. Yeah. It just really depends what you want to look at, right? I mean, and what you're looking for. Right in front of this one. Andrew, what do you mean? I didn't get it. Better than talking about how wrong their predictions are. I'm not sure. You'll get there, you believe? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for having faith in the channel. Let's, all right, the weekly, right? So the weekly, ignore this weekly because it's a mess. Ignore the bottom part of the weekly, it's a mess. I'm gonna look at here at the weekly. Look at where we're at on the weekly moving average, right? I'm using the 20 moving average. We're looking at 49,151, right? If I go put here the 21 moving average, there it is. Look at where we're at, man. 48,300. 287, right? So we're looking about, you know, $800 difference. If you do $800 from here, it's nothing, man, right? It's just 49,000 and something. We said 49,151, and this is 48,300, right? So 49,000. Oh, well, I'll just go like that. Look, we're looking at a 2% difference or less. It's just really, really not a lot, right? It's a negative P&L bet. Depends on whether or not you realize that. If you well, maybe hodl long enough, it might go back to positive. Who knows, man? You should have your strategy. You should have a stop loss preventing you from having a negative P&L. Yeah. If you build it, they will come. Thanks, I appreciate that.
You will be hash on YouTube because you are eye candy.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Legendary. That is an amazing donation. Thank you very much for that, Tube Seller. Appreciate it. Persistence will pay off. Thanks, man. Yeah, hopefully. Let's keep rolling. All right. I think we did everything, man. What else are we going to look at? Let's do... I'm not sure. Right, we can take in a couple more requests, I guess. Someone was here earlier requesting something. All right, so I'll open up the list for another, 2 more coins, and then we'll see where we go from there, right? So I'll take on 2 more coins. If you, like, whoever first come, first serve, basically. All right, let's do this. Doc Destroyer, you send me a VAT. Wow, awesome. A Batman. Thanks, man. Andrew, I'm not sure you're joking with me. Like, there is a format for requests, guys. There is a format for requests. You gotta follow that. David PG, dude, thank you very much for being here. I haven't seen you in a while, man.
What's up?
We have requests for TA. It really helps me keep the stream in order. So if you follow that request, I'll do the coins that come through first. I'm not sure if Andrew's just janking my chain. I never heard of that coin, bro. Is that a legit coin? I'm actually gonna have to look for it off stream. I think you're just messing with me. What? I think that's a legit coin. That's just freaking weird. All right, I just started crypto cards. All right, Andrew said cards. He put in the proper format, and then Andrew also put the other project. So we'll do the first one, and then we'll do cards, right? I'm not even sure if I want to find that here. We're gonna look at the project, see if we can find it. All right. Can you read what it says here? It says wet. It's like, what the man, what the hell, dude? Andrew, what the hell, bro? David, Davian, what's up, dude? Maddie already looked at it. It's just pumping, dude. You know, you're gonna get wrecked. All right, let's see what this is doing, dude. Nothing on the daily. All I'm seeing is we're going up, more volume, starting to go down, volume's decreasing. It's really nothing off here on the daily. We don't have anything to look at. What the hell, Andrew? Where the hell do you pick up this project at, man? How much of this are you holding? It's insane, man. What the hell? There we go. Right, we're neutral between that 15.618. That's fine again. Neutral at 43.29. Oh, there were some bullish divergence. You put a few $100. Right. Yeah, Matic's already pumping. The question is, do you want to wait for a pullback, right? Or, you know, there's always another trade. Don't feel rushed into a trade. If you don't have a plan and you're just gonna rush in, you're probably gonna get wrecked. So don't rush into trades. Make sure you have a plan, stick to it. Make sure you have your plan set up with a cool head and not hot-headed and just trying to jump in. I know, that's what I was laughing at, Dark Destroyer. High to low and high to low. We're neutral at 43.20. I'm not seeing anything here. Yeah, nothing here that is bullish right now. Let's go to that 1 hour chart. Low, lower, negative, less, negative. Here we go, man. It's all good. We'll see what happens here. Right, bullish divergence strong. We did pump, failing again on account that we have some hidden bearish divergence, dude. It's not looking as strong, right? It's just against wrapped Ethereum. It's at a lot of zeros, 175 guays or whatever we're looking at here. Wrapped guays, I guess. Yeah. Do I see a V-shaped recovery on the chart? No, not right now. Low, lower, native, less. Still strong bullish divergence developing here. It's just, you know, not triggering, bro. It's not triggering, right? You got strong bullish divergence now against the RSI also. Looking for a movement up. We're not strong enough to get to that 20, man. It just don't look as we're strong enough to get there, man. Casey Day says looks bloody. Yeah. At least someone requested just see and not like, you know, 1 inch with it. So it's weird. Why would someone like call this like that joke I made a while back, you know, when we started this? So some of you guys might not be watching live. Make sure you're up to the live part of the stream, because I'm noticing someone saying like put those titles together, right? And I was like, dude, that was a while back, but yes, it's a weird one. We're neutral 43.15. That is it for the kitty coin. I guess we're just gonna call it the kitty coin. Let's get the cards. Cards against wrapped Ethereum, man. What the cards is doing. Cards pumping, dude. All right, on the daily we had the bearishness move down, nothing bullish. We're starting to go up. We're starting to create some bearish divergence here against the RSI. That's it. That's it. We're bought at 69.70. Let's go to that 4 hour. Bearish divergence moving down, hitting that 20, popping. Low to high, and what is this, dude? 00024. 00021. All right. So we're definitely coming up higher here, and we're starting to go slightly lower on that MACD, right? It's just slightly lower. It's not really super low, right? Look at this. High and then slightly low, right? So when you zoom in, it's easy to see that move is lower. There we go. Right, so we're looking for a potential movement down. It could get us to retest this zone here at the 618 at 0.01625. You know, wrapped Ethereums. Yeah. Overbought at 74.21. Again, we're also overbought. Just keep that in mind. If we track this move from here to that high, right? So low to high, high to low still, right? I'm just going to leave that line there. I know we're going to be talking about that move. This is bearish divergence strong. It is possibility for action to downside, right? Just be careful. What is the market cap of card starter? I have no clue, man. That's a good question. Yeah, I typed off cards. There we go. Card starter. What is his market cap? It doesn't say. It doesn't know. Right on, let's go to CoinGecko, see if they have it here. Cards, man. Right, 10 million. Circulating supply, 1.91 million. So it's not that bad. Yeah. MTRDS. Beta link Matic buy some so I can go to bed. You're questioning whether I can go to bed? Yeah, give me a second, man. I can do those in recaps. Let me move through the coins that got requested. So Ada Matic. Let me just find where I put them here on the list. Ada Matic and link around. So cards here, what is it doing? Same thing, right? It's pumping higher on the 1 hour. Look at this move. It's there, man. And then here on the 1 hour, we're looking for some hidden divergence that I don't think we ended up materializing. We did move down a bit, right? We found some important pump. That's fine. Low to high, negative, less negative, and low to high. Again, you're just pumping, right? It's just going down. Potentially going down for cards, right, on that divergence. Let's do BTT, man. Why not? BTT, and that's it. Oh, I just removed it from where was that? 0.00555555. All right, it's just a fraction. Dollar BTT, man. Again, we were looking for that bullish divergence. Bitcoin not helping this project either. We're still going lower. We still have that bullish divergence, fraction to the upsides. Neutral at 41.14. Let's go to the 4 hour. Bullish divergence, action to the upside, pumping, hitting that 20, rejecting. Low, lower, negative, less negative, strong bullish divergence developing again. And we should be looking for some action to the upside on BTT. Not too bad here. Not too bad here. I'm going to get fibs in a second because I don't think I have fibs for this chart. Right against Mac the end there. So neutral at 44.32. Should be going for that 20 at 0.0057. All right, that should be a target. Lower, negative. Right. I'm just gonna say sideways motion here. From here to here, we're going sideways. Or we're actually going slightly lower, I think. Yeah, slightly lower. And then we're going from negative to less negative. Strong bullish divergence for action to the upside. Neutral 53.04. That's it for BTT, man. Again, action to the upside potential. We have this across a couple of projects, so I'm not really worried about it. Hidden bearish divergence towards that tail end, just like a lot of the projects that we've seen today, man. Neutral at 42.90. Sorry, 52.49. Where are we at, dude? 42.95. That's it. Sorry, 52.95. Jesus. What am I talking about? I can't even do numbers right now. Right on. That's it for BTT. Let's get some fibs out here for this project, man. We never fibbed this, so it's going to be interesting. Let's fib from a low point there to a high point there. It's not really going to matter how much I move down here. It's just a fraction to downside either way, so we'll just go with that. And we're bouncing at that 50% retrace. Awesome. So we could be looking for bounce. Most retraces happen to 50% and then we bounce. But most retrace, the big retrace zone is from that 382 to that 618, right? So we should be looking for a retrace to happen between these zones. Sometimes we do deeper retraces up here, and sometimes we just confirm this to be a local low when we go to that 236. But look at this. We struggled with that 236, broke it, found support at 382, rejected at 236, now breaking down, holding support at the 382 briefly, and now trying to find support at 50 moving average. That 50 fib, right? That 0.5. That's it. Let's do something else, man. A lot of projects got requested for recap, so let's do ADA. ADA at $2.09. Starting to rally a little bit, right? Has some of that hidden bearish divergence. Trying to get above that 20, which is fine. And like I said, that hidden divergence is going to track for a bit. We really need a lot of strength to get rid of it. It needs to get above $2.23. Otherwise, we're going to keep on tracking to this divergence. Can it do it? Yeah, we still have this strong bullish divergence. Like I said, I do believe it could trump the hidden bearish if we do get above that 20 moving average. So it wouldn't really be bad for ADA. Someone said entry level. I'll say you got to determine that, man. No one can tell you what price to enter. Let's go check out Matic. I passed it. Oh no, here it is. Matic at $2.05 again. You know, we're looking for some kind of bearish divergence from Matic on the 1 hour, right? Which we're still tracking onto. It's going to take a little bit more to get rid of. It really needs to get above that 80.38 on the RSI. We don't have anything else happening here. We have the strong bullish. Like I said, we could run on it. I'm not sure we're going to get exhausted though, right? Again, stuff from the 1 hour. Forget the anchor. Ain't that great? Ain't that great when you forget to anchor stuff? You come over and it's just there bothering you, staring you in the face. It's like, you forgot to anchor. It's just what happened. So here we're still creating a new 4 hour candle. There we go. Still have strong bearish divergence here on Matic against the RSI and the MACD, right? So again, looking for potential movement down on Matic. And this would go sort of in place what we were talking with Bitcoin, right? Some alts losing value, maybe people moving their monies to Bitcoin. Let's do a link real quick. Link in 39.58. Bullish divergence, some bearishness. Again, this one's from the 1 hour. There's a lot of things I forget to anchor today, man. I'm just noticing that. That's not good. I usually anchor. I try to anchor as much as I can. Sometimes just forget. Just forget, man. You know when they're off because they're floating off in the middle of nowhere, not touching anything in the charts. It's not good. Anyways, strong bullish divergence direction. Upside neutral 45.41. Well, let's go to the 1 hour chart again. Strong bullish divergence trying to pump. We don't need to get a lot higher. It's $39.74. We're sitting at 39.64. Any small move can really get us above that zone, and we're gonna get rid of that divergence, right? So Link's doing okay. Just the other projects I'm a little bit worried about. And like I said, right, Bitcoin dominance at 40.84. So what actually signals a triggers like an official bear market? Dude, I would say being below 200 moving average on Bitcoin on the daily would trigger that, right? Link looks good. Yeah, it's looking okay. Market cap here. This is dominance. Let's go on the daily. Right, look, we're going down, right? We've just been creating this strong bullish divergence for a while. This could get us to try to go back up. At least that 20 moving average, 44, maybe even a little bit higher, maybe around the 50s. That would usually say that Bitcoin's going to increase in value. Right now, Bitcoin at 45,216. Still trying to go high, man, right? Still trying to pump. Look at that 4 hour chart, man. Again, still rejecting 45,467. So again, 45,178. Really needs to pump a little bit more. Caesar F, should you move your money to fetch from fetch to here? I'm not sure, dude. You should, and only you should know what you should do with your money, bro. No one should be telling you what to invest in and how to move it around. Right on, dude. So we're looking for that move. Again, we gotta break this blue line, right? Breaking that blue line is important. 1 hour chart, action to the upside. Right? If for reals, if you want someone to tell you what to do with your money, like you should go sit with a financial advisor and then he can make a strategy plan for you. If you want to take control of your finance, which is probably why you're trying to get into crypto, you know, no brokers, nothing like that. You want to do your own trading. You cannot expect someone else to tell you when to go in and out because then you're not doing your own trading. Then you should be looking for a financial advisor. and help them out, right? But Ethereum's a good spot. I think Ethereum is okay, man. I think Ethereum is fine. I think Bitcoin's also going to try to gain, though. We'll see if this inverse head and shoulders plays, right? Ethereum 3,466 again, right? Trying to recover on bullish divergence. 3,400 right now, pumping 5.74% on the daily. Recovering better than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's just recovering 3.55 or 60% on different charts, right? 3.60. It really depends. Cesar, then you should, you should know what you want to invest in, bro. I would say Ethereum's looking okay. If you ask me, I would say that. It's looking fine, man. Ethereum looking good. Awesome stream. Where are we at in subs, man? 3,502. Thank you guys for being here. If you like what we do, hit the like button, sub. Join us on Discord. Twitter's also going to go out in a second. You can join me on Twitter as well. Ha ha ha, the Twitter. Just want to see what I think. All right. Well, I think Ethereum's fine. I will tell you I have a lot more in Ethereum right now than other projects. And I'm looking to buy back into Bitcoin a little bit more. I think that's going to be it for tonight. Damn. I think that's going to be it for tonight. We went live for about 2 hours and 37 minutes. 2 hours and 35 minutes. So we're going to call it a stream. I'll be here again tomorrow, guys. I'm here every night, 9 p.m. Central. You can catch me live every night. Every night. Bitcoin size Citro a fit. That's range else with it. Yeah. It could. Right. Bitcoin still has the power to move the markets. That being said, guys, thanks for watching tonight. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit the like button on the sub. Join us on Twitter. Link's going out right now. Talk about crypto to your friends, to your family, to your coworkers. Let them know that we are here. We're building an awesome community. You're part of it. Bring more awesome people into it. What better way to get into crypto than with your friends, right? And that being said, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. We're just discussing some ideas here. Don't trade based on what you see here. Yeah. Trade at your own risk. All those things. And you Mismatic? Yeah, we already did it, man. Already did it, bro. That being said, that's going to be it for tonight. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of State of Crypto. I'll show you Matic real quick before I leave. Right? Just so you know. We can look at it real quick here. It's at $2.04 on the 1 hour. Has some bearish divergence, right? Watch out. It could be a move into a downside. 4 hour, also bearish divergence. Just watch out for that. So yeah, that's it, right? Guys, thanks for watching again. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of State of Crypto. All right, until then.